What up, everyone? I'm here. Listen, I'm late. We're not doing no startup. What's going on, everyone? Sorry, I'm a little late. You know the drill, multi-stream moment, but I fixed it. So, hello everybody. Welcome on both the red app and the purple app. We don't distinguish their government names here. Just be careful. You know, because I know they don't like each other, but it's okay. If you're on the red app, what's good, everyone? As always. But reminder that drops are enabled on the purple app. Also, I'm pretty sure I have multi-chat set up. I think it should be set up. It should be good to go. So it should work, I think. So if you want to just low-key, bro, if you want to just like have it go on, what's good, Gopes? If you want to just have it like run in a different tab and then put the volume at like 1%, don't mute it, because if you mute it, it doesn't work. Put the volume at like 1% and then you're good to go. And then we hang out here. You miss anything? Nah, we're only here. Oh, did the test work? Hold on. I see you did a test, Ghost. Can I? It's so hard for me. It's so hard for me to see on this fucking small ass screen. I think it works. It's a little weird. Okay, so then the multi-chat that I normally use in the chat that I don't normally use doesn't work. Why? Who knows why, right? We could do this. I have. Oh god, that doesn't work. I have my original chat. Oh god, I have to I have this version of chat. Ignore this. Don't look at it. Don't look at it. Don't look at it. There we go. I have this OG version of chat, which I'm a big fan of, but we also have the Twitch one. Shit, purple one. You know, right below it, just to have it as well. So we're all here. We could do it this way, or we can do it this way. What do you guys think? We can have them separate, or we can have it here. What do you guys think? One looks pretty, the other one looks together. I'm down for either. Unless we want to keep red and purple segregated. What do we think, guys? Anywho, while you guys let me know, we're back on DECAGRAMMATON. We're gonna do chapter 2. Exciting times. This is gonna be a long one. What's good? Was Anuki late? Yeah, I'm late, bro. What up, Ken? How we doing? Monster engaged. Entered flow state. So we have chapter 2 going. We'll do like half of it. I don't know exactly when's a good time to start. Also, I'm noticing that the stream, at least maybe on my side, the stream is freaking out, but on purple side, but maybe it's fine. I think, you know what? Let's do we'll just have the chat segregated. I think that's gonna be for the better. I think. Methinks. Just don't look at that. Just so like, you know, it looks a little nicer. But again, if you need it, I am live on the purple app. If you would like to have it in the background so that we can, so that you can get your drops, because drops are enabled. I think you have to watch for about an hour and a half. I think 2 hours. Someone can correct me on that. Wait, I can check, bro. It's my job. I'm a streamer. I can check. I can do that. Hold on. Drops. Budu Archive. Budu Archive. Budu. Where is it? Budu Archive. Where is it? Budu. Thank you, purple app, for not making it alphabetical order. Blue Archive. Drops enabled. Watch for 30 minutes. Oh, here, hold on. Can I show this? I don't know. I'm gonna show it now, I guess. Okay. Watch for 30 minutes to claim activity report. Watch for 15 minutes to claim credit. Watch for 1 hour to claim the enhancement, gear enhancement thingy, and then an hour and 30 for pyro. How much? Who knows? I think it's like 100 or something like that. Don't quote me on that. But that exists. So if that helps you, I know it helped me. Please feel free to do that. What up, Purple Chat? How we doing? Purple app handful sex. What? Handful. Purple app handful sex behind seconds. Jesus, I can't believe you made me say that out loud. Behind the red app. Yeah, I'm trying. It is pretty much the way I have it is that it's pretty much taking the red app stream and then pumping it to the purple app. So it'll be a little delayed. Technically, but not like that much, I think. But like a little bit, you know what I mean? That is to my understanding of how it works. But that's pretty good, bro. Before we go on, let me just slam these really quick. How's everybody doing today? It's 400? Holy shit, that is holy booty, bro. 400 to 600 pyro? That's crazy. Hold on, Tomo's gotta die real quick. Shit. Oh, you win this time, Tomo. Also, I learned that I am too quiet and the game is too loud. We're gonna turn it down a little bit. There we go. See, I'm on a new different PC, so like I couldn't really tell how the audio was like. Feel free if you guys are like, hey, you know what, Anuki, you're too loud or the game is too loud, just let me know, bro. I won't be offended, I promise. Anyways, how's everybody's? What's the day? Wednesday or Thursday. Finally completed all campaign, just challenges left. Freaky, I did. The stream will be goated. Me when I'm in a goated stream competition, but my opponent is the Anuki 2 Blue Archive DECAGRAMMATON streams. Yep. Hehehe. Shit. Shit. Oh, dude, you know, I'm looking at this, bro. New Sensei Pyro Pack. Look at that, bro. Okay, I've been free to play for a very long time. I did top up, I think, once in the early days, but I've been reformed since then. And I've pretty much been free to play in anything I play lately. No, not pretty much. I have been free to play in everything I play right now. But the 99 cents, bro, shit, it was 99 cents. I was popping and locking and bro doing his dailies. Bro, you want me to not do my dailies? Otherwise, half the chat will be like, 240 cap stamina, bro. L streamer cap stamina. L streamer, bro. Do you even play? Oh yeah, I got Maki last time, bro. Oh, speaking of which, we have another, I think another 10 poi, or is it 20 today? So we can run a poll and see what we want to do. You guys see that? Do you see those clicks, bro? That was insane. Hello? Yes. Oh wait, I have a controller. Guys, controller gameplay. There it is. Yeah, there it is. Oh my god. Oh my Jesus. Fuck yeah, dude. New gameplay mechanic. He's gonna say Pyro and use the free recruits for Himari. W, bro. Speaking of which, let's take a peek. What do we got? Wait, let me say hi to my friends. Ooh, RT, LT. Okay. Weekday 10 times, weekend 20. So we got a 10. What do we think, guys? We did Himari yesterday. Should we do Rio this time, or are we full sending Himari? What are we thinking, guys? What do we think? Should I do the thing that I should do, or should I do the thing that we need to do today? I need the pyro, so I'm gonna watch here in the purple app. Grab the power, bro. Ain't no shame, bro. I need the pyro too. Honestly, I might watch it on I might watch my own stream on an alt account. Give me that. Okay, I am noticing that it does like auto snap. Never mind, it didn't auto snap. It tends to sometimes auto snap to the button. So it's like sometimes it's good, but then sometimes it's not good, you know? Full send Himari. All right, bro. Hold on, almost done. Okay, it is kind of auto snapping, kind of. Yeah, 20 on the cherry though. Oh, I forgot I have Camp Kotam. I probably should use her more. Dude, I'm not able to do the event and it's so crushing. I want to do it so bad with y'all. 7-hour stream for chapter 2. No. We're gonna so we're gonna split it into 2, I think. We'll see where we're at around the halfway point because as you guys realized yesterday, the stream might be too long. Low key. Fuck. But it's possible. Because I did do what I said and I ended up waking up at like 6 in the morning again, but then I took a fat fucking nap in the middle of the day. So it might be possible. Is that it? Oh my god. Dear God. Welcome back. We need more polls, stream longer, read slower. What do you mean we need more polls? You have to stick around for an hour and a half on the purple app, and then you can, and then you get it. Wait, what is that? EXP? Oh. The fuck? Okay, I guess. Alright. Cool, thank you. Ugh. How is your guys' experience on the what the hell? Why didn't I claim it all? Okay. What has your guys' experience on the controller gameplay been like? How long is chapter 2 normally again? 5 hours? Bro, there's no way it's 5 hours. Wasn't the last stream 5 hours? There's no way, bro. How long was it, bro? Shit. There's no way. Ain't no way bro's reading chapter 2 in 2 hours. Shion, what you got? How's the audio, by the way? I just turned it up a teeny tiny bit for y'all, but is it a little better? Maybe? Perhaps? I just want to make sure it's okay because I was watching the stream back yesterday and I was like, damn, the game is so loud. Which again, like I said, I would rather the game be louder than me because I think it's a little awkward if I'm too loud and you're trying to watch the game. You know what I mean? Watch the gameplay type shit. 10 out of 10? Oh my god. He shouldn't have. Irie gets a little bit for that. Yeah, dude. Okay, I did. All right, let's see what we got. Shall we full send Himari? We got a free 10. Okay. What should I write, y'all? This one's for you guys. We gotta warm up. Let's do a warm up. Hold on. Let's see what the machine's looking like. Okay. Controller signing? Oh my god, true. Hold on. Okay. Machine's looking okay. Wait, what am I writing? What am I writing? So wasn't you thinking your ears were frying you last stream? No, it was not. That is my bad. I'm on one monitor. It's an excuse, but I couldn't really gauge the audio levels. But I should have known. Controller signs. I'll do it with a controller. When you're gonna sign with an OS tablet, dude, my OS tablet is broken. GG's. I've never played OS. All right, let's do it, bro. Momoi ass signature. What you mean, bro? I didn't see what I'm signing it with, so I'm gonna sign with what we signed with last time, but with my controller. Piss. Okay. Okay, that was pretty good. All right, unfortunately, none. We were unlucky today. Please. Thank you. I live farm, am I right, guys? Ligable farm. Okay, that's enough, guys. It is time to play the game. Because we have a long stream ahead of us, so the longer we wait, the longer it'll take.
Senpai, そろそろ起きないと。私が先生のお仕事を手伝います。
Okay. You draw a bow? Dude, I was trying to draw a cake. But it didn't work. Also, did the stream buffer just there? Or it'd be maybe the controller signature broke the tablet? I don't know, bro. I'm doing my best. Alright, let's do this. Wait, no, I can use this. Wait, this seems a lot slower now, actually. Hold on. Wait, did they fix it? Never mind. Okay. How many chapters are there? Because I'm looking at this right, and we've done 5, and there's 5 more to go. Surely it's not that much longer, right? Because Snake of Wisdom was 17. What? How many episodes is chapter 2? It's 31. Say on God. Say on Irie. It's effectively double, bro. On God, bro. On Irie. I'm in game right now. On God, on Irie, in game, bro. In game. Fudge, bro. Okay. So I said I would do it halfway. We will get to the halfway point. I don't know when it's gonna be like a great time to stop. Low key, I'm gonna be trusting you guys to let me know when would be a good pausing time to be, because I don't really know. Because the last thing I want to do is pause on a really good spot, you know. But I'm gonna assume around like the split halfway point, maybe not exactly halfway, not at like episode 15, 16, but somewhere there's probably a good spot to stop, you know. And then we'll continue again tomorrow, same time, you know. I think that's valid. Please don't give poor Irie the axe if the story VOD catches fire. Nah. Worst comes to worst, if we actually decide to fully send chapter 2, which I don't want to do, but if we decide to do it, I do already have chapter 2 part 2, that stream set up, so we can move to that one if we really have to. You know what I mean? If we really have to, we can. It's not impossible. I'd rather not, but if we really have to, we can. Because if we do, then I'm gonna have to make another thumbnail anyways. Fuck. Regardless, we are here, for better or for worse. Okay. Also, I don't know why, but I cannot expand my chat. That is really annoying. Oh well. Chat is so cooked. Oh, I can do that. Oh my god. Okay, we can do this. Oh my god, I already got a bot in the purple app, bro. Let's go. I love the purple app. The purple app is so nice and so awesome, bro. Okay. Six, 7. Thank you, Ken. Appreciate that. Anuki, I got 31K and over 80 Momo talks. Do you think if I do enough compensated dating, I can spark twice on Fast? Absolutely. I had about 120, I think, notifications. I forgot what number we put for how many students I had, but I didn't even do all of them, and I made it up to about 20. I made myself back to 24K pretty quick, and I still have 79 noties, so you'll be all right. Then again, I did get a lot more, like including the rewards, like the all the mail rewards and stuff. But given that, you'll be all right. I think. Me thinks.
寝ているのでしょうか。
I got lucky enough to get Himari and Rio for free from the free pools. I call that comeuppance. Comeuppance. I agree. That is absolutely some comeuppance, bro. All right, enough wally gagging. Let's do this, guys. Oh, if you want to know we did some math. The average that we got per student is about 192 specifically for 10 in my sample pool of 10 students. You get an average of 192 pyro. Don't ask why it's not an even number. So if you want to do that math, you can figure it out for yourself actually, if you're curious. All right. Let's do this, bro. At least we'll see you again. We start with battle, actually. Why do we start with battle? Okay, last time, where were we at last time? Last time on Dragon Ball Z, we saw the small peeps. Soul, Air, and Ein? Right? I think I got that, bro. And then we saw Big Sis, Malkuth, just for a little moment. And then it went to be continued. So here we're continuing. We are good in combat though. And I think it's probably Geb. Let's do it, bro. Here we go. This we'll see again. Hello, Himari. Oh, I need to put this somewhere. Down here. How's it looking, Amy? Toki? Oh, shit. No major changes during recon, or detected during recon. I've identified the occasional DECAGRAMMATON follower, but they're not hostile. No combat initiated. We only decide. Wait, is this going to be like a prologue for the prologue? Is that what's happening right now? We only decided to continue operations here in hopes of securing more data on the 5th Prophet Gebra. But we've got nothing. It feels like a waste of manpower and resources. More importantly, this environment is too harsh for a delicate, beautiful, super genius chick, cool beauty like me. You've added more objectives to your moniker, President. Furthermore, I believe chic and cool are inaccurate descriptions. Absolutely wrong. I'm the very epitome of chic, cool beauty. Amy, you really must think more highly of me. Yes, Amy. Regardless of reality, it is important to encourage high self-esteem in both ourselves and others. Oki, has anyone ever told you that some things are better off left unsaid? Yes, you know me very well, President Himari. However, I do not understand the sentiment and have no desire to either. Do something about this, Sensei. It was bad enough with Amy, and now I must endure Toki as well. Toki isn't... Jesus. Toki isn't ill-intended. At least, at the very least. That's precisely the problem. Let's move on to the matter at hand. We need to collect more data on Gebra. Jeb. I think I asked that last time. I do have to report on that matter. It is what you may call a hunch, however. Oh, that piques my interest. Please elaborate. Yes, my hunch is that Gebra itself, to be precise, is an impression I received during our... Or, to be precise, it is an impression I received during our battle. To me, it appeared that Gebra was avoiding direct engagement, as if it did not want to incite an all-out war between us. I agreed. I felt its primary motive was not to fight. You see, then, if we evaluate what we know of Gebra so far, you've surmised that it's doing its utmost to delay battle, unlike the other DECAGRAMMATON prophets we've encountered because of an ulterior motive we have yet to uncover. Correct. I would never ignore Toki's intuition, and considering you fought it face to face, I trust your report. What about Amy? However, that doesn't change what needs to be done. Continue to track Geb on its active? He shot a laser at us. Bruh. Yes, let's say Gebra has some masterful planning brewing in the background, and there's a phenomenon, a task force's job to figure it out what it is. Everyone, without further ado... What the f... Oh, Amy, alert, we're under attack. What? An unprecedented pattern. President, we're under attack. Yes, I heard. From them to changing their MO and suddenly aggress. Jesus. Some kind of new command structure established, and they're now seeking to engage in battle? Or perhaps it's a retaliation of us chasing down Gebra's trail. But there's no trail of Gebra. We haven't found a wisp of it. Yes, I found nothing while analyzing data either. What could have prompted? Okay, I'm gonna have to really warm up to this rating, bro. I'm gonna have to lock in a little bit. Analysis and contemplation will have to wait. Commencing battle. Roger that! Who the hell is this? Okay, oh, shoot, my Geb team. Oh, dub. Yabi Angelo tier 1, appreciate you. Thank you. Shout out Purple Ab. Purple Ab not dead no more. You know, if we called it Geb instead of Gebra, would Gebra fight us upside down with the heat stroke gimmick instead? Wait, underscore. Oh! Damn. I understood. I understood that reference. Oh, I understood that reference. Who is this? Oh, Jesus. Oh my God, I forgot about that. Yori? Donormi? Momoi? And thank you for the follow as well. Dude, why? Oh my God. What the hell? Okay, there we go. I don't know why Blue Archive just didn't want to open for a second. Skull Speed's never gonna get old. Purple app mentioned. Shout out my Purple app enjoyers. You get the funny 7 TV things. Dude, what the? Dude, I'm losing my mind trying to use this. God, Nick, Jesus. Thank you. Probably you guys are like level 10, right? How's the battle audio? Because the battle audio is like louder. Oh my God. Oh wait, I don't need to drag. I can use the buttons. I can hit Y, boom, and then. There we go. It's so bad, bro. But then again, now that I'm thinking about it, how could this be better? How could this be better? Let's think. Nope, not you. What if instead of, okay, so you see how once you, yeah, I think it's really loud too. I don't know if I was just being a whiny little pussy baby boy. Oh, my cheek. Okay, you're like right there. I don't know. Okay, so you know how I have to pretty much, so what has to happen is, let's say I'm using Momoi like a fan, right? I have to like use this mouse to guide it, or the cursor with my left thumbstick, right? What if instead it like already binded to it, and then I can just, like, I don't have to manually, you know what I mean? I don't know, man. There needs to be a better way, I feel like. Like, I have to hold A. I'm holding A right now to switch, and then I'm gonna let go of A. There we go. You know what I mean? I think the problem isn't so much with the controller, so much a problem with the controller itself as it is with the cursor guidance. Yeah. I don't know. I feel like it could be better though. I just don't really know how. Just got here. Is this controller archive? Yeah, it's controller archive. Any devs watching? I'm a big fan of the controller. Controller is the greatest addition you guys have made yet. Let's continue. Yeah, like using the skill, like if I hit, let's say I hit like, you know, I press Y to pop Momoi's skill. Like it should already be tagged. Maybe the cursor disappears. I think the cursor is too distracting. But I use but it's already, like it's an invisible cursor and it's like tagged to where the fan is going to be. And then I hit it. You know what I mean? I don't know. Or maybe let me try it. Instead of pressing the skill, maybe I hold the skill. Maybe that might be better. Or maybe not, I don't know. Because like, let's say I'm using my mouse, right? And I press 2 to hit Momoi. It's already tied to my mouse, the fan. I don't have to hold left click, I don't think, right? Or am I forgetting wrong? Yeah, pretty much. I don't know. I don't know, man. Shut up, Anuki. All right. Amy, Tokyo, you okay? Report. I'm good. Mission accomplished, President. Likewise, no damage or injuries or report. However, during the fight, we discovered 2 things. One can be delivered by oral report, but the second will require a show and tell. What should we do first? Let's start with a simple one. Talking is easier. The DECAGRAMMATON forces movements appear to be more organized. How so? I will speak. Previously, they appeared to have no sense of direction or leadership. That is no longer the case. They carried out concealment, ambush, and siege tactics perfectly, of course. It caused no problem for me at all. Peace, peace. Do something, Sensei. The president was already too much, but now Toki's joined her. Toki doesn't have any bad intentions, at least. Don't you think that's a problem? I'm having a strange feeling of deja vu. I said it before, but I like Amy. That expression of distress on Amy's face. Amazing, Toki. Incredible. Even laudable work. Thank you, President Himari. What was the second item? The one that I needed to see? I'll send it to you now. Sensei, please take a look and tell us what you think as well. Sure. Let me see it. What am I seeing? Oh, recording. Is it them? What is this? No, like actually, what is it? I don't know what I'm looking at. Something massive is plowing through the glacial sea. Having seen it in person, what's your opinion, Amy? Oh, I see. I see. I see. I agree with your assessment, but I'd also like to add that the ice breakage seems to be caused by a ship of some kind. Oh. As you see on screen, I'd say that's true. As the recon master around here, I would assert that we must follow this trail. Could this be the trace of Gebra we have been searching for? Ellipses. No, I don't think so. You remember when we first encountered Gebra? It came out of nowhere, bursting up from the glacial sea's bed of ice. Ah, I get it. I get what the president is trying to say. Exactly. Gebra has always taken advantage of its ability to mobilize undetected beneath the glacial sea, from what we've seen from its movement. This is a far cry from its usual patterns. Whatever did this was showing off. It's not in line with Gebra's previous behavior. Like it was putting its strength on display. It could be something even more worse than Gebra. No way. What's worse than Gebra? Gauze? Another prophet? Nothing is confirmed yet. We've been floundering without leads ever since we lost track of Gebra. But it appears it is time for us to take action. Let's follow the trail! And pause all our efforts to find Gebra? I see. If this is connected to another prophet as Toki as I suspect, then Gebra is likely somewhere along this path as well. And, okay, they need to put the cursor, like, here or something. You know what I mean? Or, okay, or, suggestion, make it be like one of the buttons, like, I don't know, X and Y, you know what I mean? That would be pretty cool. Would it not? That would make sense, no? Chill. Or like maybe up, down, left, right. I don't know. There's just no reason to. Okay, okay. I'm sorry, guys. I know, but from this point, right? From a dialogue perspective, what is the point of the cursor? Like, actually, what is the point of the cursor? Everything is selectable. A to proceed, B to skip. You can auto with RT. You can hit the menu with. You can use the actual start button to hit the menu, which you couldn't do anywhere else. And then these have buttons. Well, chill. What's the actual point of using the cursor here? I don't understand. Have the D-pad default to the dialogue options? Yeah, exactly. Like, you know how there's like sometimes 2 or 3 dialogue options? What if like it's up, right, down? Or this is up and down for 2 dialogue options? We're the devs. Devs, put me in the team. Put me on the team, devs. Trust me. My name is Anuki. I have a business email. Put me on, bro. Arctic Boogaloo. I was teabagging you. Like upside down teabag? Immersion cursor. Hell nah, bro. Main point of the cursor here would be to point stuff out. with it, bro. What am I pointing out, bro? This lantern right here. This laptop that only is running VS Studio and a couple diagrams. Or VS Studio is redundant. V Studio, VCode Studio. Or I don't know, bro. Shut up, Anuki. All right. And those children have been weighing on my mind. Sensei, you say that too often. You mean 3 engineers we encountered? Ein, Sof, and Or. Engineers? That's what we're calling them? They were the first ones to actually attempt to communicate with us. Their appearance here could be hardly be a mere coincidence. All right, Sensei, I agree. Amy and Toki will begin tracking down the... What are you talking about, President? You have to come too. Yes, and Sensei should come too. Oh, me too? What about our camp? And me? Of course, who knows how far this trail will take us. Walking will be sufficient. We have a helicopter in the operation room. We should use that. Oh, walking will be insufficient. Inefficient. Holy shit. We have a helicopter in the operation room. How the fuck? Yes, efficiency is important. I'll say it again since it's important. Efficiency is really important. Do you realize you're asking me, a delicate, weak, frail, chic and cool, fragile beauty, to fly through the harsh environment of a glacial sea? It's fine, President. You're much stronger than you think, I guarantee it. That's right, President Himari. To be precise, you are like a red panda, raising its little arms, trying to block a path. Does that mean I'm strong or weak? The scope of the search is going to expand significantly. It'd be best if we move as a group from here on out. I can't really argue with Sensei. Understood. Amy, Toki, please return, and we will commence our investigation of the new clue. You're strangely excited about this, Sensei. Hello? Oh my, okay, there we go. Oh, you can see when I press A, look at it. Look at my cursor. Ooh. Please use the cursor to point out the key winning points of why Irie L2D is one of the most wholesome L2Ds, if not the most in-game. I can do that. Connect this part with this, and then have the cylinder over there cross again. If my calculations are correct. Aye, there you are. Are you messing with the machines again? Yeah! The shock! What did I do? Stuff. You scared me. I'm sorry for screaming. Scared? What are you scared of? It's only me. It's only you, me, and Or here. Or me and you. Or you, me, you, Or, and me. No, I started as loud. But I was really focused. You spoke to me so suddenly I couldn't help it. All right. I'm sorry, okay? You don't seem like bad guys. Anyway, what's this massive machine for? This child? Oh, well, where do I start? I don't need any dirty details. Just give me the rundown. Yes. I've utilized the maximum number of cogs, connected the power to the axles, added more supporting cylinders, and hooked it all up to the power system. You interweave and knit together the maximum numbers of parts and have the most biggest ever machine calculator. No way. Machine calc? That's crazy. but the specs are astronomical compared to the previous editions. You can memorize 10,000 50-digit numbers. Can't you do that with basic old calculator? These ones that can fit in your the ones that fit in your pocket. This is a factory size version of that. Everyone has their hobbies. I didn't mean to. Now that I'm talking, take another look. It's kind of cool. Yep, it's super impressive. The way you can control this gigantic thing with just one lever. How efficient. You really think so? I really like the stuff like this. Stuff like what? Uniform massive devices carrying out your rules impeccably? Yes, rules are very good and having a clear input and output. And yes, it's even better if it's a big, hard device. And if it can move faster, or if it moves forever without outside help, there's nothing better in the whole world. Wait, perpetual motion machines are only hypothetical. Oh, she is describing a perpetual motion machine. And you can't call things big and hard. Oh, is that so? Why is that, Soft? Well, that's... yes, that's because among the humans, Their expressions are of vulgarity. That's what you're gonna say, right, Soph? Or, well, while I could not certain the reason, I have learned in my research of Kibota's social protocol that the expressions causes humans an embarrassment of some sort. But this begs the question: why is Soph so proficient in human idioms? Now that you mention it. See, Aina's curious too. Hurry up and confess. Or drop it if you don't. Today's topic: how did Soph come to learn the human expressions? My first theory: Soph is a stalker who finds pleasure in observing inferior races, such as humans. She enjoys their contradictory manners and the way they often convolute their goals by unnecessarily fighting over morals and processes. She does this despite the fact that it is only a divergence from the objective we should be investigating. We will find out here and now. While Soph's logic circuits are overloaded, the end goal is to observe Soph's expressions and embarrassments. Enough! Oh. Ow. Are you alright, or? You reap what you sow. Stop indulging yourselves with useless yammering and focus on deciphering the commandment. We need to hasten and prove their existence before the completion of the altar. The commandment, but I finished it. Already? Yes, the data we gathered during the battle with Abi Isha. Why do I freak out when I say Toki's weapon thing? Abi Isha was an immense boon. What other reason could I have to interact with you, if not the commandment? My. This is what they call an inflated ego, Soph. You should have disclosed that information to begin with. No violence. They seem really funny. I like them. Oh. This is the commandment of the nameless gods. At last, with this in hand, we can finally reproduce the sublime before the sublime. To be honest, I really thought this was nothing more than a long-lost myth. Not so long or lost, is written in the Master's records. Yes, the Master declared, prove my being to the far reaches of the land. But variables out of everyone's control brought about the tragedy. Coffee. Oh, it's the vending machine. Sin will proliferate the land, and all plans born of that mind shall be wicked. Water will purify all. Well, it's what we'll call an unfortunate result. That's why we had to look for new leads, a different direction. And that's what led us here, but what's wrong, Ian? What thought plagues you? I take Aura as like a Reddit moderator. I think Aura ends her sentences with actually, or she begins her sentences with like even if it was in pursuit of truth and proof of the Master's existence, was it truly necessary to rely on an abandoned power? But I don't mean to rebel against the Master's teachings. What brings about this curiosity? We were faultless and we were created flawless. Therefore, anything we do is also without fault. Well, the intent behind Ein's questions do not escape me entirely. We are the embodiment of perfection, so why do we need to change? To find ways to improve our functions? That's it. That's why I think we... Now, that's where you're wrong, Ein. Rewire your logic circuits in this fashion. Oh. We, as perfect beings, are merely utilizing the tool, the nameless gods' power. It was, in fact, a verification of our perfection. Is that how it is? That's right. Who else could wield such power beside us? The perfect creations. And once we perfectly implement our plan, the fragments of this land will be converted into our source. If we really think about it, they give themselves fancy names like the nameless gods, but they're just old ancient fossils at this point. They're nothing but fuel to us, like the fossil fuels the humans love so much. This is the year 3521, and we are still using fossil fuels and not solar panels. There's not one singular thing wrong about the siphoning of power from beings manifested from past legacies. Huh? What's with the strange look? Oh, sorry, I didn't quite understand that fossil fuel analogy. Worry not, I consider it a strange human quirk that only Soph can truly comprehend. I myself cannot comprehend Soph's curious infatuation with such inferior beings. Yeah. Curiosity is too strong of a description. That's our territory, right? We're going to rule over them. So it's more like livestock? Yeah, exactly. Just as the humans know the ins and outs of their own livestock. What is this livestock? Probably another strange and trivial concept that only Soph knows. Yeah. Get away from her, Ein. Leave Soph and her peculiarities here, and we shall test the new computer device you developed. Oh, you get away. You're a bad influence to Ein. False. You're the epitome of an influence that is negative. Oh, it's a war. Don't fight. Oh, dear. Oh, this is a message from Gebra? Big Geb? From Darling Geb? I must check immediately. I suggest it's an operation. All on its own? And to have its limits released? Oh my Jesus. Okay, I don't know why I wasn't going. Jesus. No, our Gebra can't handle that much strain. Let's hear it out for now. Aha. 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 Gebra's original mission was to identify and eradicate any enemies within the glacial sea. It seeks to complete the derivative. I can sympathize. Wonderful, wonderful. A revenge match of sorts. Darling Gebra is our little hothead, but still. There's more, although unlikely. In the event that Gebra is defeated, it requests the enemies to be lured into that place. A plan B, you say? Fascinating. My. An issue of differing import. Well, it looks fun, so let us comply. You sure? Not that I have an opinion one way or another. I object. If it's that place, then our darling Gebra's intention... yeah, it isn't really ready yet to function at 100% capacity. However, the plan itself, you can't help but approve. As she says, the strength is on par with the plan's demands. Force the enemy to fight until they find themselves teetering at their limits. Terrain advantages are on our side as well. But how do we know the plan will work if something happens to our baby? What are these festering doubts, Ein? In that event, you simply just need to step in. Oh, you're right. I really have to clear my head then. That happens, and I will rise to the occasion with excitement. Hee. And then we all agree now. Do you agree to Geb's plan? I say yes. Yes, we must allow them all to grow, respect their autonomy. The prophets have only just opened their eyes after all. Oh, all right. If Soph and Or think so, then more importantly, if our darling Gebra wishes, then I'll do my utmost to prove that we can employ nameless God's power that in ways before unimagined. They don't seem bad. They seem to, you know what I mean? They're fine. So much fighting. Vending machine kills 13 people a year. It only makes sense they will eventually try to dethrone the human race. Vending machine versus the world. I mean, at this point, if you think about it, the vending machine is like kind of winning in a way. They're onto something at least. Dekagaki. I like them. Soph definitely has like some type of interest in the human race. But then she called us livestock. Let's keep going. Second. Who are we fighting? Big Geb? Big bro Geb? Baby Geb, I guess, technically speaking. It is a little baby. See me? Now it's like real quiet. Oh, it's so quiet now. It's just the battles are so loud, bro. What do you want me to do about it, man? The game just keeps changing what they want me to do, man. I don't know what you want me to do. I'm just one little streamer boy. I'm just a little streamer boy. I can't even change it anymore. I can't even change it anymore, bro. Whatever. We've been following the trail deeper into the glacial sea for a considerable time now, but there's nothing of significant note. Let's pause to organize our data and reevaluate our goals. Please pull out the video, Amy. Yes, President. Also, why do we have a helicopter? Oh my Jesus. Oh, I mean, I guess that's how we got here. Our actions can be categorized into 3 main stages. We battled Gebra, found this clue, and now we're tracking it. But at the core of our investigation, we're unable to determine Gebra's intentions here. Hasn't it always been difficult to figure out the Prophet's motives? Of course, there were the exceptions of Chet. Oh, because he said that was a munitions factory, and Kether that was guarding the ruined, submerged district. And during that, we encountered 3 strange children who claimed to be engineers and followers of DECAGRAMMATON. They attacked us. That's right. However, what is truly of interest to me was their mention of the nameless god's power. To be exact, they called it forbidden technology. Yes, they realized immediately that it was the same power that used on my weapon, Abiesha. And so I came to the conclusion that there is no direct connection between DECAGRAMMATON and the nameless gods. I originally surmised that there must be some relation between the two, but I was incorrect. What? She said. He said, she said, chest. I'm gonna, you know, we're just gonna call him Queso. To be fair, isn't that also humans, considering we also call some of the animals we have interest in raising livestock? Perhaps. But then we eat them, so like, you know, we don't consider them animals to begin with. That was a joke, to my vegans out there. There's too many unanswered questions. I don't know why they called us here, but it seems our presence here was a final component in completing this elder sister they spoke of. Whether they need all of us or just a specific individual, and why I still don't know. Wait. Oh, never mind, sorry. Maybe it was a nameless priest and god's technology in the Abiesha they were after. Or even the Shittim chest. There's so many unknowns about the General Student Council President's last gift to Shale. Ellipses. No comment. It could be the super delicate genius hacker Akabushi Himari's fearsome gift of omniscience. That's not real. That's what we know. That's the rest of my hypothesis. But if the reason those children, the engineers who introduced themselves as Iron Self and Or, called us to the glacial sea was to complete this elder sister, then we can predict that the information they needed the most was data from Abiesha. That seems to be accurate. Abiesha's data? Shoot, Toki, maybe you shouldn't have came. It's a simple it's a simple supposition. Supposition? They're already aware. Oh, like, so. Dude, that's a weird way to like turn suppose into a noun, but I guess that makes sense. They're already aware of the nameless god's power. So upon learning such power, what would be the natural next step? It would be to acquire and validate data and confirm it can be used to their advantage. I mean, they fought us in order to gather data of the Abiesha? Then the real purpose behind that fight was an info grab. That was an info round. Correct. It was all part of their strategy. Although I'm so unclear on just what their strategy or motive was. As a caveat, this is all pure speculation. Speculation we've been having trouble finding any shred of evidence for. However, it would align with why Gebra has been refusing to meet us on the battlefield. And on top of everything, we've encountered a new prophet. They have left such a conspicuous trail. It must have some purpose in the glacial sea, right? That's likely the case. I'm curious about his appearance. Me as well. Perhaps more than anyone else, but again, we're left with no clues. The only thing I can deduce, based on the trail we saw, is that it is unimaginably large. I suppose I would also surmise that it's capable of moving alone for extended periods of time. Nameless God's power, Gebra. Engineers of DECAGRAMMATON and the unknown prophet's motives. Listening it out like that feels ominous. So what are they after? There must be an answer, hiding just beneath the surface. Oh dear. They're shooting us down! What's happening all of a sudden? Anti-aircraft fire! We're under attack! We should land, President. There are hostiles in the air as well. You order, Sensei? Emergency landing! We're fucking Tom Hanking this shit. Yes, commencing emergency landing. We're surrounded. That was a solid landing, guys. I'll break through, Toki. Yes, I shall make quick work with him. Wait, should you even be using this? I feel like this is a bad idea, no? You're persistent. Is this attack also with the intent to collect data? No, this is... It is as if the trail we were following led us directly to this force of DECAGRAMMATON troops. Is this all a trap, or...? Huh? The enemy forces are suddenly retreating. It was an info grab. Get down, Togi. Put it away. In the ideal case, they have recognized their inferiority and plan a strategic escape. However, this does not appear to be that. Oh dear. Could this be? President entity approaching from 15 below. This is where you've been, Gebra. Okay, lock back in. Transform. Here we go. God, bro. Okay, we're just gonna use this team. Fuck it, bro. Surely we don't need to do the Gebra mechanic. Yeah, I have to press it once. Dude, he has 7,000 health bars. What the fuck? He has 29 mil. Shit. Guys. Is this plot? Surely this is plot, right? This is just plot. Oh no! My boy, get back! We're fine. We're fine. We're fine. We're fine. Wait, we're not dying either. We're low key. Oh. We might have died, bro. Bro playing Blue Archive on an Xbox controller. Ken, don't you know the new mechanic, the new controller tech? I'm showcasing their new controller support. Come on, guys. Is it not significantly stronger? Gerbera is not the same as before. This is beyond a power boost. This is a fundamental change in how it functions. Yeah, we're fucked. What should we do? For now, we should try to escape. What the? Whoa, whoa. Okay. For now, we should try to escape and regroup. Gerbera is approaching. Toki, save us. I will solve the enemy. While I do so, that's a no good habit of yours, Toki. Himari. What do you got? Can we even land the helicopter right now? And at the very least, Sensei, mobilize Amos unit. Huh? Oh, is that? Who is that? Oh, it's Rio! Let's go! Exchanging pleasantries in this situation isn't logical. So let's skip them this time. Let's go, bro. Ah, you! Rio! Please focus on the enemy in front of you, Sensei. You too, Himari. I'm here to provide support and a way to deal with the fifth prophet, Gerbera. Fine, fine. Only because we have no other choice. Thank you. Shit. Okay, am I actually doing the mechanic now or not? Momoe with 420 damage? Did she do 420? Yeah. Ugh. Wait. What did I use again? I don't know. Seiya? Who am I supposed to use? Maki, I guess. I can't use anyone else. I don't really have anyone that buffs special other than Asuna. It's alright. It's fine. It's fine. You know what? Mika. Fuck it.
私の出番
Demon rotation, bro.
もう
No striker DPS. You know what?
みんなちゃんと
What? How about a striker DPS tank? Yeah, let's go.
まあまあ
Oh, we're damaging now. Oh, we're chilling, bro. Okay, no reason for you.
私に任せて
It's scripted? No, it's not. This is real.
あれあれもしかして
Mob. Oh, S-Saki, that's what I was supposed to use. Okay, I remember now.
みんなこっち一発で吹っ飛ばす
Oh, it's so cold. It's cold. It's cold. It's cold.
みんなどうありがとう
Guys, I don't think we're winning.
気は逃さない
Wait, don't worry. I have a healer now.
そこにいたんだ
We got this. I have a tank. We're fine.
本番は練
Refresh?
習のように
It's scripted. It's not scripted. Watch this. I think I read that already.
力になりたいんだ
Shit. Cinema. Watch this. Watch this guy. Oh, we're fine. We're fine, guys. We're fine.
どう楽しいそれはどうかな
See? Boom, boom, boom.
気は逃さない
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Look at that. Oh yeah. Yeah. Let's go. Cinema. Look at that. That was all me, guys. That was all Karen. That was all Karen damage. See that? 7 mil. All Karen. W, bro. Controller skill boost exactly, guys. See, controller support was a good idea. Slowing down. Toki. Yes, Miss Real. Commencing attack. Okay, I did. Geb skill issue. True, bro. An effective hit. Although we appear to have let it got away. Dude, what was that sentence? I feel like I just ate booty trying to say that. An effective hit, although we appear to have let it get away. We appear to have let it get away. An effective hit, although we appear to have let it get away. What? That can't be right. Although we appear to have let it get away. We know that's right. Okay, never mind. Stop. Fact. The retreat is to our advantage. We require time to assess and reorganize. Here, but signal's lost. It moves very efficiently. Oh well. Oh well. Hey, Miss Rio. Hey, B. That was an efficient entrance in many ways. Excellent timing. But are you okay, President Himari? Oh, I've absolutely no idea how you feel the need to check on me, but I'm fine. I don't feel jealous in any type of way, shape, or form that a certain someone came in on a trail of a blazing glory and stole the spotlight. Because I am benevolent and gorgeous and kind and chic and cool. You understand, Amy? Yeah, I understand that the president is sulking. Your slander is effortlessly as you breathe. Let's begin with the most superficial greeting I can muster. Nice to see you again, Rio. How have you been? Did you not hear me say that? We'll begin with the superficial greeting. You can start with a simple hello, Rio. Yes, understood. Hello, it's nice to see you. How have you been? Yes, I sincerely return the sentiment, Miss Rio. Have you been sleeping well? I hope you are not staying up all night and sleeping until afternoon. I guess these two haven't seen each other in a while. That's cute. Managing your circadian rhythm is the only good thing that housekeeping robots cannot assist you with. That's been... I'm trying. Can't believe I can visualize what Miss Rio and Toki's life together was like. Yeah. Should we inch over our way over to that point now? To begin with, we haven't returned to Millennium all this. You haven't returned to Millennium all this time. Where have you been hiding out? That's... Furthermore, a certain seminar treasurer has quite a bit to say to you. And I also simply cannot look past your dramatic reveal. It's such a crucial moment at that. Surely you weren't thinking, I need to do something to justify my return. I can't show my face again unless I have something to offer. Boom. I was tracking down every clue I could find to the Nameless God's power. The Nameless God's power? Yeah. It didn't simply disappear after it manifested on that day. There are traces of it left over Kivotos. I wasn't expecting to run into you during my investigation. Her investigation into the Nameless God's power led her to DECAGRAMMATON's profits? I mean, I'm gonna be honest, Himari, at this point it's hard to not draw a line between them, let's be real. Eternal shut-in. Rio might be Bochi. I'm still doing my utmost to prepare for and prevent the unknown phenomenon that could devastate Kivotos. Hasn't changed. Not since I first established the Super Phenomenon Task Force. Oh, you did? I'm not charismatic or very skilled at social interaction, so I wanted to do what I'm able to do. It was how I hoped to find redemption. This stupid bitch. Fine, I can accept that. However, you simply offloaded the responsibilities of the Super Phenomenon Task Force on me and disappeared. You put me in a position where I couldn't refuse. Despite your dislike of me, I knew you would follow through. From a certain perspective, that could be seen as a threat. Okay, let's not fight. We could have been in trouble if Rio hadn't come, right? Yes, even I can acknowledge that. In fact, even outside of this incident, we all owe a debt to you. In one form or another. Was I really trying to say... What I really was trying to say was stop waffling with useless things like redemptions or justifications. Just come back to Millennium. What was that? Did you say something? Forget it! No, please, don't forget it. Just let her come back. However, the Super Phenomenon Task Force ended up fulfilling its role exactly as intended, Miss Rio. Yes, and I, excellent agent and perfect maid, also played my role perfectly. Toki aside, as for the founder of Super Phenomenon Task Force, how do you feel? If Bochi is Rio, who is Himari? Probably Rio. Yamada Rio. I'm still figuring that out. I thought you would answer that. And answer like that. What I can say for certain is that the events occurring here are significant and the ripples will spread far throughout Kivotos. To summarize, you know things that we don't. And I'm sure that along the way, we've gathered data that you haven't. So here's my proposal. An exchange of information. That is a logical conclusion. Shall we undertake the endeavor as we continue our pursuit of Gebra? I accept those terms. Amy, do you know the direction Gebra retreated to? Yes, sir. What are we waiting for? Let's move, Sensei. Let's go. The team is back together. Yeah. Variable. Oh, we're blowing through this, guys. Surely we finish in a timely manner. No way. Real is Bochi. Himari would be that one girl that is her rival. Oh, Yoyoko, right? What was her name again? It's been so long. Yoyoko, right? I think. Alarm's going off. Ooh, another message from Gebra. Oh, darling Gebra lost. Oh, I see. Shall we commence plan B? No objection here. We'll respect Gabra's wishes to the very end. So we'll have to draw them to that place. Gabra sure worked hard to lure the enemies in the right direction, though. That's our Gabra. Meticulous, diligent, not to mention hot-headed. Let's analyze the logs. Oh, dear. An unexpected variable. The name. Am I reading this right? Tsukatsuki Ryo. Tsukatsuki Ryo? Oh, that annoying opponent. Perhaps we should have anticipated this. But why now? Another useless line of questioning. After all, she was the first one to notice the Master's presence and the first one with the audacity to investigate its traces. Regardless, we'll need to prepare for a method to handle this variable. No factoring her in. If we consider her, if we consider where they're being lured and what we've prepared, here's a question. A variable has factored itself into the equation that we cannot simply ignore. We proceed with our previous mythology. What do you think we should do, Soph? I think Soph, not Soph. I think Soph. Or maybe it is Soph. Decisions. We have to be decisive. Yes, yeah, we'll proceed with the plan using the same methodology. As expected. In fact, I suspected as such. Oh, are you sure? This is Tsukatsuki Ryo. Yeah. I acknowledge that she's formidable. She's a formidable foe, but on the other hand, that kid is just as formidable. Don't you think, Ein? What do I think? Our kids are invincible, right? Yes, that's correct. That baby is invincible. Regardless, one step into that place and Tsukatsuki Ryo will be rendered utterly useless. Oh, yes, since Tsukatsuki Ryo is only here wirelessly. Absolutely correct. Lastly, we need to correctly evaluate just what level of threat this new variable possesses. We're talking about Hod, probably. Tsukatsuki Ryo, one with that audacity to grasp at forbidden technology, which lies well beyond her station. I knew her data. Additionally, she founded the Super Phenomenon Task Force, which dared to meddle with the Master's operations. I suppose Akabushi Himari was at the helm of that sabotage, however. She obscured her location and operated from the darkest shadows until now. What would it cause her to suddenly reveal herself? For her to suddenly step into the front lines? Right, for one reason or another, she was waiting for that teacher of theirs to join. That, and all of Sov's these speculations. Shut the fuck up. Anyway, whether Tsukatsuki Ryo is dangerous as a dangerous variable sensei, or simply one we can write out of the equation, we'll have to see. Dude, I'm choking as reading. Oh my fucking god, I'm so sorry. The conclusion Sov has come to then. You intend to evaluate the significance of the new variable alongside the utter decimation of the other enemies using the child? Do I need to say it again? But is that really alright? If they encounter that child, even those people would surely die. Yeah, it's a great complication. We have yet to harm a human. Have yet no desire to do so. Or have held no desire to do so, never even thought of it. But you called us livestock. If honesty were to compel me, I'd admit that even I feel... Ein, Soph, my thoughts are that this burden is one we must carry. I speak truly, do I not? In luring the humans out of the glacial sea, we have already pronounced our resolve in that regard. Did we not already tell them, please die? Oh, wasn't that just for dramatic effect? Yes, yeah. I thought that was the case as well. Listen, both of you, strengthen your spirit for the sake of the Elder's sister. What? I know, Ein. I know. We never planned, but our ultimate goal was to avoid the solution to this equation. But who came to our turf first? Sensei and the other humans invaded, without permission, I might add. Yes, I understand. I must strengthen my resolve, so I don't fall behind. Yes, as it will be. It should. Yes. Although making such statement is the very epitome of a responsibility. Or, apologies truly, Ein exhibits such a wide array of responses. The temptation to experiment with different variables is simply too strong. Oh. I was sorely tempted to experiment with your logic circuit's durability as well. Care to be my test subject? Boom! Rather than you being the one to conduct such an intriguing experiment. Oh, enough violence. Please don't. So if it's fine, you don't have to. They're so against humans, but they kind of act like humans, no? Human sisters, I might say. Episode 5, 1 hour into stream. At this rate, we won't finish for another 5 to 6 hours. I mean, fuck. That's not that bad, is it? Choke ball incoming? Alright, that's a spoiler. Please don't put that in my chat. Do we know exactly what their goal is by now? Aside from the elder sister? Not really. At least not right now. Or do I know? They want to take over humans, but I feel like that seems like a very cliche goal. They definitely have like a better goal. But it could be the case of like we understand that humans are inferior to what we can do, so we may as well take care of them, or we may as well take them over, type of shit, you know. That's kind of what I'm getting at. I'm sure there is an actual motive, like a direct motive or a reason, but it doesn't seem like they hate humans. They didn't want to kill us. It's like if you hate a cow so much, you can kill it. You know what I mean? If we're going back to livestock. IMO. I can't change the audio. I can do this. Hold on. I'll just put like a pseudo compressor on it. There we go. So that way, hopefully it tanks it down as it needs to. Maybe I shouldn't be messing with audio like this late into the stream though, but I don't know. Kind of risky. Fuck it, dude. Sure. Okay. Hopefully it's better for you guys. It's really quiet for me, but maybe it's better for you guys. All right. Whew. As I stated previously, I've been investigating the traces of the nameless god's power left behind. And in that process, I unexpectedly encountered Gebra, the 5th prophet of DECAGRAMMATON. Holy shit. Wait, didn't we find 5 already? Or I guess technically we're not going 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Does that create a connection to the trail we found in the glacial sea? But we've been unable to draw a line between DECAGRAMMATON and nameless gods, at least until now. That's correct, Amy. I'm sure there are some truths to be uncovered in that alone. For now, we'll review what we're absolutely certain is fact. I've also gathered information on the other province that inhabits the glacial sea. It appears to be mining resources here. Mining resources? I suspect the prophet has taken the form of a ship of some kind. An icebreaker or tactical ship. I see. The hypothesis would align with the traces that we discovered. The glacial sea. Very few humans travel here, but it's known to have a wealth of resources. Knowing that, we can surmise that Gebra's role here is to patrol the nearby terrain, or potential enemies, and act as a guard for the other prophet. That does actually make sense. That is what Kether was doing. But Kether was just guarding the vending machine. Did you find out the identity of the ship-shaped prophet? Not as of yet. It strangely emits almost no readable signals. I've attempted to take pictures of the scenes with an Amis. I converted into a high-speed reconnaissance aircraft, but there's only so much that can be done while avoiding detection. I see. We'll incorporate your data into the hypothesis we've been developing. And what hypothesis is that? Based on our observations, DECAGRAMMATON engineers are not only aware of the nameless god's power, but also have likely acquired it. Yeah, that does seem to be like a conclusion. We realized during our battle that the engineers were recording data from Toki's Apiesha. We can only conclude that it was to validate whether or whatever data they have collected of the nameless god's power. On top of that, according to your information, there's another prophet, shaped like a ship, mining resources in the Glacier Sea. And as it left that area, it left a massive trail behind, which begs the question. What kind of question? We've more or less determined Gebra's purpose, patrolling and data collection. But for what reason is the mystery prophet... But for what reason is the mystery prophet mining resources? That's... You think it's a different motive from Gebra? Or has a different motive from Gebra? They're autonomous. Believe so. Though that's just my belief. Again, this is all speculation and hypothesis. We'll only find answers on the field, and at the end of the trail we've been tracking. According to my calculations, there is a high likelihood that the ship prophet is waiting there. Wait, I have a report. While we've been speaking, it seems the terrain below us has changed. I'll decrease our altitude. Please buckle your seatbelts and beware of turbulence. Oh? Oh. We're not in Kansas anymore. Hmm? What's wrong, President? What is this? I foolishly believed we had finally escaped the clutches of the glacial sea, only to enter frozen tundra. There's nothing warm about a tundra. I can't take off this insulated suit. It's difficult to move. Yeah, it's cold. I like it. Maybe it's a teeny tiny bit better than glacial sea. I don't want a teeny tiny bit. I would like for the fundamental problem to be solved. However, it is warmer here. On average, the temperature has risen about 3 degrees Celsius. In fact, the sea will not freeze as easily here. I'd like to emphasize that there is no sea here. On the more important matters, I've identified something strange. And what's that? It appears to be the trace left behind something capable of moving. Wait, why are we here? I thought we were chasing the cracks in the iceberg, or the cracks on the ice rather. From certain perspectives, it is actually quite normal. We came this far following a wisp of trace, so why should we not continue to follow a trace? But this one is, well, they look like giant pits, perfectly spaced out. Does the ship leave behind such traces? I know this might sound crazy, but yeah, I don't exactly know how to say it. However, as Sensei said, it appears to be moving on land. The footprints of a huge monster? The way you can say that out loud, or say out loud what everyone else is afraid to, is quite commendable at times. Are modern ships even possible of walking? No. Do you hear yourself? Ships cannot walk. What purpose would it serve to attach legs to a ship? There's no one in existence who operates with such irrational inefficiency. Well, now hold on. Let's say you're on a ship, but you still want to stay on the ship. But you need to move on land. Boom, ship legs. Seems kind of reasonable to me. Isn't that how the very first aquatic animal first made it to sea? Back in like the year -5 kabillion BC? That like that one Bill Wirtz video? The sun is a deadly laser. That one. And then it started walking. At least Deca Goals was clear, though we haven't had the full story with the Dekagakis yet, unlike Deca being a vending machine. Yeah, we know the Deca is questioning God. We know that much. But why, though? Do you need to know why you question God? I don't know. Any Christians in chat? What do we think? Do hard devoted Christians sympathize with DECAGRAMMATON? Is that actually a link? What do we think, guys? Maybe that's a question I shouldn't ask. But you enjoy irrational and inefficient things, President, like astrology and numerology. And you simply cannot understand my genius, Amy. Astrology is one giant science, combining the studies of many different disciplines, including celestial statistics and events and philosophy surrounding the malleability of fate, mathematics, and physics. The giant monsters are a realm that cannot be explained by science, a complete figment of an imagination. There's no way they exist. Come on now, Amy. You say that now. How do we approach this? We've been unable to acquire any leads. It would be inefficient to simply turn back now. I think so too. Thanks for the summary, Toki. Thank you, Sensei. While you're at it, they say compliments make the world go round. I am not the world, but I am Asuma Toki. Toki. What'd you do, Sensei? Toki is saying weird things again. It's my fault, is it? I've taken stock of the situation. Please alert of any updates, Rio. Understood. Can you stand guard, Toki? We need to prepare for any possible threats. Roger that. Lock in. Toki, do you need to keep turning into Abiesha? Because they're kind of gathering intel on you whenever you do that. Don't you think? Don't we think, guys? Blame. I want to join in, but will be spoilers, so nope. Since speculation is indeed fun. Yeah, I guess it's tough, because I know I'm late on reading this, and a lot of you guys already kind of know the answer. I mean, if you're okay with framing it in a way that makes it open-ended, where it's not exactly concrete, but then again, that's hard to do. So if you don't want to, then I suppose it's better to err on the side of caution. Because especially like last time, the questions that I mostly posed were pretty open-ended. Like it didn't really directly relate to the end of, like to the goal of what the story was leading at, but more just the questions that it was posing. And those are the kind of things that I can get into. I was gonna say earlier, do you need to know why you question God? Sounds like that's how every it gets kind of moment. I don't know what that means. Maybe the Dekagaki are kind of like Jehovah's Witnesses, and they're trying to preach God to all the Deka, you know? Or to all the prophets, rather. Wait, is that like volcano erupting? We followed the trail to the very end. There's a volcano in the middle of a tundra, and it's erupting currently right now. Warmth. Too hot. I think it's just right. No, Amy, it is slightly cold, and as always, you're slightly strange. Humans are designed to live in these kinds of... No, in temperatures much warmer than this. Cold was nice and refreshing. This is too hot. This is beyond my threshold. I'll remove my clothing now, Sensei. Please don't! But why? Humans naturally find cold more tolerable than heat. This is true. Maybe you should take off that puffer. You can even suffer from a heat stroke with a sudden exposure. We're not equipped to endure heat stroke. Some symptoms include the following: fainting, convulsions, low blood pressure, dehydration, and even death. To make matters worse, it's difficult to determine the cause of the death when people die of heat stroke. In conclusion, it's inhumane treatment to continue this operation and force me to endure this extreme heat. You're very well versed in these symptoms, but please endure just a little bit more. We're sorry for causing you trouble, Sensei. You feel honored to have received an apology from me? That's a given. After all, who can empathize so perfectly with others and console them besides me? Besides, a delicate, fragile genius hacker, a kind and benevolent president, oh, I almost said princess, an omnipotent and omniscient beauty. A simple task comes as easily as breathing to me. Yes, a simple task. I said it twice to really emphasize how simple it is for me. You got it. Your expression and your words are incredibly contradictory. The trail ends here. I'll scout, however. However, the expected terrain has changed, so has the situation. Furthermore... What the fuck? Construction workers? There are many mechanics currently in operation. There are many machines currently in operation. Yes, digging, drilling, transporting, demolishing. They're really busy. It's a drilling machine, isn't it? Drilling is primarily to acquire resources, yeah? Then are they mining for something here? Various ores tend to be formed in volcanic regions. For example, volcanoes make copper ore. You can mine a significant amount of sulfur near an active volcano, but... Oh. Rio! President! The communication jam! Toki! Yes, President Himari, I've confirmed a powerful jamming signaling broadcast throughout the entire region. In addition... Oh no! Abaasha seems to be affected as well. The jamming signal operates by overloading electronics. No concern. In my experience, hitting technology very hard usually works. Amy! It did not work. Peculiar. Maybe the angle's wrong. No, I don't think it was a problem. Really? Due to the lack of options, I will reduce output to regular mode. I can store Abiesha in the temporary trailer Ms. Rio created with Amos. Negative. The jamming signal has also interfered with the trailer's functions. The only other avenue is to manually dismantle Abiesha. I can assist. Thank you, Amy. We're fucked. Wait, any equipment that's still running? Yes, I can utilize it. I can utilize any of the online devices to reverse the jamming signal. It's strong enough that it should be possible. I found it! The signal is coming from that direction. Jesus. The volcano. No, just kidding. Yes, the volcano. Maybe. I don't know. Or the tree. Or the volcano. Were they already Minecrafting when they were making that super big calculator earlier? I think so, yeah. Is that a radar base? A strange facility of sorts. It may be made to transmit the jamming signal. No matter what it is, we need to find a way to resolve the jamming situation immediately. Sorry about that. For what reason? Losing Abiesha as a combat tool is a huge blow to our forces. Furthermore, I'm absolutely loath to admit this. I want Rio. Without Rio's Amos units and navigation, remaining here is risky at best. This is purely about the utility and the tools available to us. Do you understand? Do you? She just can't be honest with herself when it comes to Miss Rio. Understood. Amy, your expression reads as follows. President Amy cannot be honest with herself when it comes to Miss Rio. Can you read my mind? No, I was simply talking. Figured as much. For now, let's go that way. Yes, let's do so, Sensei. The situation and circumstances all points towards that direction. Roger, follow me. Be careful, Sensei, President, everyone. Into the volcano. Alright, let's go. What the fuck? Well, what do we have here? We have DECAGRAMMATON here, bro. What the fuck? Bro. Yo, DECAGRAMMATON, what is your purpose? But don't spoil it though. We're learning it. DECAGRAMMATON, how do you feel about God? Quiet down, I'm simply observing. Observing what? Shit. Guys, if I do this battle, this might be an info play. What is this? Okay. Guys, continuing this battle may be to my disadvantage. Shit. John vending. Why would you two let me give Deca membership? Bro, don't give Deca membership, bro. We don't want to give him more power. John Deca, how do you get plat when fighting Gebra? I was trying last time, but it didn't really work out. Okay. W Momoy. Failed plat. Nice work, Gab. Fuck, dude. this guy might be the real deal. Break the enemy defenses, please, Toki. Yes, you can all stay back. Oh shit. Was that you, Toki? Seems like we got fucked. I don't know. Facility destroyed. Success! We've cut off the jamming signals. Rio, please come back. Yes. Is everyone okay? My signal just came back online. I would have been sorely disappointed if it hadn't. Well, for now, I suppose that's a stage of relief. Yes, I've regained control over the Amos as well. I also have access to Rio's trailer. Job well done. Where are you currently? Where are we actually? The facility responsible for the jamming signal. We moved to the location when we realized what happened. However, after eradication of the first building, we've discovered another massive one behind it. Never mind something like this existing on land, but on a glacial sea? Something of this scale, could it be? Nameless gods? Nothing I can assert with absolute certainty. There's one thing I can say. The amount of resources being mined here in this region, it far exceeds the mining done by the Prophet I've been researching out in the Glacial Sea. No one would have put this much of their workforce into mining for no reason. There must be a specific need for these resources. This begs the question, what could possibly need this much material for? Did those children and DECAGRAMMATON, could they be planning on building a new kingdom? Holy shit. Deca, is that true? What should we do now, Sensei? Let's explore this facility. Isn't that pretty dangerous? Our odds have improved, and we have Ms. Rio back. Yes, the mission is to track down the Prophet and explore the terrain. If enemy forces appear again, I can defeat them once more. I am the strongest mate and secret agent. True. That evokes an ominous feeling of sorts. Regardless, I second the motion. Someone went through the trouble of building a facility like this in an abandoned tundra. That is, in fact, worth investigating. As Rio mentioned, there's something bubbling underneath it all, and we have yet to bring to the surface. Affirmative. The president responded as expected. Yes, I said before, President Himari has such a side. There's been a growing number of conspiracy theories about me lately. Anyways, tread carefully, everyone. Word. Oh, mobs? Her Majesty just can recreate them easily. Oh, shit. I meant to pause. That's okay. Deca, as your self-proclaimed lawyer, I advise you to withhold all information. Remember, anything you say can and will be used against you in the court of law. Why are you representing DECAGRAMMATON? What about me? I deserve an appointment of a lawyer too. This is? The passageway connects to the destroyed facility with this one. We may have deployed too much gunpowder. The shockwave shattered everything. I really followed the teaching passed down from my upperclassmen. One particular person's proverb was, "There's no such thing as too much gunpowder." Yeah. My goat! Akade goat! Goat kade! Aka goat! I know exactly whose proverb that was. The concept of Deca being present in court. John DECAGRAMMATON as a whole concept in court. Not an actual being, but just DECAGRAMMATON as a as an idea needing to be represented in court. I haven't detected any movement from the enemy troops. You're clear to move forward. Let's go. I'm getting more and more intrigued. I'm registering sounds of machinery operating. A conveyor belt? Yes, after refining their mine resources, it would seem they're transporting them elsewhere. I would surmise this is a processing factory. I like this lawyer. I'll be sure to let Malkuth know to give you a raise. I mean, the Deca stole hub. It's mine. Bro. Oh my god. I would surmise this to be a processing factory. On a massive scale, it's akin to a large steel mill. Anuki, as an innocent passerby and sensei, I advise you to beat up the prophets in the dark, because punching someone in the dark is a victimless crime. Ooh, I cannot. That is not something I can subscribe to in orally. I will not agree to that for now, for reasons, because it seems that we're being. It seems that evidence is being swept right now. On a massive scale, it's akin to a large steel mill. Sorry, something just made a noise behind me. Mysterious trail, drilling machines. The drilling machines, a signal jamming facility and processing factory. Operations of this scale have been happening on this region? Is that a single person noticing? Nefarious schemes play out that way rather often. How do you bring God to court? Isn't God already in court? Isn't that how it works? Because we pledge an oath. My creations, my legacy. Do all you want. You will never stop me nor my creations. We'll see about that, bud. We're only on chapter or episode, what, 10? Have we hit the big 10 yet? We might, you never know. The radar sight is down. We've spotted the enemy at the entrance to the second facility. Now then, shall we get started? Getting started means forcing them deeper towards that place. I can do it. A rudimentary tactic. Lure them into our clutches and eradicate them as soon as they dance in the palm of our hand. Tube deployment complete. Now Ein, fulfill your role. Yes. It's simply beyond my comprehension, but this is how one hunts down prey animals, like rabbits and deer, from the base of the mountain to its apex. I learned this from Soph. Other way around. Really? Oh, not again. How does Soph know? I've never actually even encountered something like this, like a rabbit or a deer. Engineer, stuff them at all costs. What is this? This can't be. A massive force of enemy troops preparing to engage you. Ah, shit. Shit. I'm so immersed right now. DECAGRAMMATON forces? This is incomparable to the previous battles. What's our next move, President? I shall prepare for battle. Stand down, Toki. Amy's assessment is correct. Even you can't hope to take down an enemy force of that size. Furthermore, Abiesha wasn't designed to function in narrow indoor terrain. I know. Oh, understood, Miss Rio. Is there no escape route we can use? Oh, hold on, I'm looking. The force is charging in a single direction. It's blocked off the entrance you came through. The only one clear path deeper in the facility. If you follow it all the way down, there's an exit out the back. So the only route available to us is beyond the conveyor belt, to wherever the process resource is being sent. There's no knowing what lies on the other side, but I'd agree that taking that path would only be more efficient than facing the full force of the enemy's troops behind us. Oh dear. Her Majesty Chesel's widest creation launched an attack. In conclusion, I'd agree with Miss Rio's suggestion. I can prepare for combat. She said no. There are times to fight, that time is not now. Sorry, Toki. Understood. I will clear the way. This is all the markings of a trap. I can't fall prey to these negative thoughts, but with both Sensei and Himari here, we can push through this. That's right, Rio. Together. Alright, here we go. This team's fine. When are we gonna get Einsav and Orin chat? No, they're preoccupied with the construction. Shit! See, oh my god! See, it shoots up. That's so annoying. Okay, now it's loud, bro. What can I do? Hold on, I need auto for a second. What can I do? Let me see. If I just tank the threshold really low. That might sound really bad though. I don't know, how does this sound? Does it sound okay? I'm literally using a compressor on my desktop, bro. like on the desktop audio. This is so scuffed. I haven't done this since way back. It does kind of work though. Don't let them get away. Fucking hell, bro. Momoi Kuyashi. Magic jumping to your enemy's live stream, a whole nother level of psychological warfare. That's what I'm saying, bro. I'm here on behalf of GS. Oh shoot, hold on. I'm here on behalf of GSC. DECAGRAMMATON is using public space without authorization by the GSC president or GSC vice president. Please come to our office, if not, you will be fined. I am so immersed right now. I am so locked in. There we go, we'll do that. This might be the greatest DECAGRAMMATON stream of all time. Holy shit, we're in the thick of it, bro. I'm in the thick of it, everybody knows. I've located the exit. Hurry, Sensei. President Himari. It's locked. I'm forcing my way through. Excuse me. Dirishimasu. Low-key, yeah, why don't we just destroy the facility? You know what I mean? Oh, God. Huh? This is... You mean to say this inside? We're now inside the volcano we saw earlier? The path led us into the heart of the volcano? How are we alive? This is really it, Rio? It was the most logical decision at the time. At the very least, there's no enemies here. Oh, AB, it's so hot. Volcano, a high temperature area, and climbing. The heat is unbearable now. How are you going to fix this, Sensei? Take responsibility. You're better dressed than in your usual outfit, at least. I guess. I'm melting away. Someone get a girl with heat. Oh! Whew. We may have ended up inside a volcano, but at least we can catch our breath. Let's go back to the helicopter and AC right now. Our state of the art helicopter is not your refrigerator. Oh wait, mining things. What if we just destroy them? The further we proceed, the more drilling rigs there are. The mountain was likely the core target of their mining operations. The glacial sea, the tundra, and the volcano. Just what were they planning on doing with this wealth of resources? Is it for a chest munition factory? No, if that were the case. Amy, you look unwell. Will you be okay? No, I'm at my limit. If I don't make it, please leave a scoop. No, please leave a whole box of ice cream in memory of my grave. Given the context, that sounds alarmingly not like a joke. However, the enemy seems to have stopped their pursuit. As hot as it may be, we can relocate ourselves here for a moment. They stopped? Yes. I'm scouting the area with drones and Amos. But I've detected no enemy troops in the area. On the surface, that's a relief. Underneath, it's an ominous statement. How so? Why would the enemy, who severely outnumber us, not press their advantage? The only deterrent would be something of a greater threat, or something they shouldn't approach. Ding, ding, ding! The answer is, in fact, both. That voice! Soft. Or Ein. Or one of them, I guess. You've somehow managed to reach, intrude on this place. It's a shame it'll be all for nothing, isn't it? Yes, congratulations are in order. However, are they not? Quite a feat they've achieved. It doesn't matter because it's all over now. I said it, I did it. Oh, it is so cute. Have you been watching us? Of course. Ever since you set foot in the tundra. Do you think you can scuffle with our troops and still escape attention? Oh my, oh dear. Do humans really require such glaring facts to be explained to them? Disappointed cannot accurately express the feeling running through my circuits. I suppose it's to be expected. From here, it's all over. Right here, right now. Yes, like Ein said, let's get this over with. Of course, if you choose to surrender, I cannot fathom a reason to not accept. Do we call this mercy, a sense of pity? You can't expect us to surrender without knowing the situation. What are you trying to do here? Is it okay to tell them? The details we can't, but there are things we could reveal to this human side. Why not? We intend to build a new foundation for this world, create everything anew. If we really think about it, we're doing it for you. To put it simply, we will present the perfect model to complete answer. Yes. Now listen closely. The next matter is one of great import. Allow me to explain. Or allow me to explain it in terms you understand. Is it not the bane of human existence to agonize over the right and wrong decisions? Whether the path you tread is the optimal choice? We will graciously grant each and every one of you mercy. You will never again have to worry. Normally Aura's just yapping, but that was the Master's very reason for your existence. Or our existence. Oh my. Have you been watching too many science fiction movies? What a third-rate villain line. And a waste of time. Not even worth listening to. If you believe in your message, you shouldn't feel the need to hide things. That is correct. I have been told that nothing can be for the good of all. To create something anew is not worthwhile. You're going too far. Oh, I'm starting to get a little angry. This is of no concern. This outcome was still within the range of our predictions, was it not? The DECAGRAMMATON engineers I've been hearing about. Tsukatsuki Ryo. The new variable. You've arrived. So why did... Sorry, you don't see it, but a command prompt just popped up since AMD auto update. Bro, what is happening, bro? They got my PC, bro. What the fuck is going on? Holy shit, bro. That's so funny, bro. Oh, that's probably fine. Are they gonna do an update right now while I'm using the PC? Surely not, right? Infiltrated. Okay, well, I don't think I think we'll continue on, I guess. Take a crack in your walls, bro. They could crack me, bro. So why did this variable who am I? Soft. So why did this variable finally make her appearance? No, another useless question. You, the first to notice the Master's presence, audacious one who follows its trail. You have not resurfaced since the day of the Kibo sky almost fell. And like that time, you should have remained put in the shadows, where you belong. I can acknowledge the sentiment. Your perception of me is yours to keep, after all. However, you've gathered more data on me than I expected. We're the engineers. Prepare for any and all possibilities, because we're the engineers. That's why Chokma will return everything to how it should be. Holy shit. The ground. Something's happening to the volcano. Detecting activity from the volcano, Sensei. There. Am I gonna have to do Chokma's mechanic? Oh, surely not. We haven't had to do any of the mechanics yet. There's more. I mean, there's 5 we haven't seen yet. A prophet. I'm seeing signals of the new prophet. Yes, I can confirm. The wave patterns. Is this Chokma? Chokma? Chokma balls! The realm's ancient guardian. Shining intelligence and hidden wisdom. Unwelcome variables are welcome, and with Chokma's power, the volcano will erupt. And eradicate the most unwelcome variable here, Shale Sensei. And of course you, Katsuki Ryo. No problem for you, right, Ain? If it's for elder sister, did they decline our offer for mercy? You're right, they did. Yes. What the fuck? That mockery. On the finest transporter, Chokma, all restrictions released, burn down everything. Oh, hold on now. This makes no sense. That thing on the top of lava, it's a super phenomenon. Right, I think the original purpose of our club was to investigate such things. The super phenomenon we created to investigate this thing are 2 entirely different breeds. The signal is the nameless gods? Gerber was always reliable, a hothead, but still reliable. That's why we're left with the most important task of patrolling the glacial sea to it. In fact, the Gerber's idea to lure you in greats here. Even the amazing Sensei and Katsuki Ryo can't do anything to fight Chokma. Not while it's in lava. Izumimoto Hami's weak to heat. Asamatoki's Abiesha is in need of maintenance. Sure is tiring fighting without rest, huh? It's break time in more ways than one. We'll go ahead and grant you 1 eternal rest. Wait, we're actually fucked. You know what would be cool? Plushies of the prophets. Deca, get on it. No. Deca, I may have bad news for you. Maybe not plushies, but something a little cooler than plushies at least. Against these kinds of enemies, something a straightforward operation works best. What are you gonna do, Ryo? Oh. I will deploy every ammo I have to build a defense line. We can use the remains from the field facility. It won't be a proper barrier, but something against, sometimes against primitive opponents, you need primitive methods. I see, that must be. Thank you, Ryo. I'm not catching. Engineer stated that Sensei was their primary target for eradication. In their eyes, Sensei's presence is the biggest threat? Sensei? I don't know what those children are thinking or planning. But for now, let's take care of what's right in front of us. And then you'll definitely turn on the AC for me? For 10 hours straight. Thank you, Sensei. That's why I like you. The helicopter is gonna run out of fuel if you do that. Oh shit. Preparing for battle. It's settled. Everyone, let's engage. We sure worked hard to lure them all the way out here. Good luck, Chokma. Katsuki Ryo may have developed countermeasures, but our beloved Chokma can handle them. Oh dear. Foghorn. Oh my god. Look out, everyone. Here we go. What is Chokma again? It's still yellow, right? Fuck. Oh, it's special. Dude, I can't lie. I don't remember ever fighting Chokma. I don't think I've ever done. This is new for me, actually. Wait, no, no. Sorry. I have done that. I've done Chokma once, I think. So we need you and oh my. Burn it all, Chokma. Hold on, let me at least strategize. Maybe Wakamo? I'm not doing its phases, am I? Swimsuit Kirino. Dude, my swimsuit Kirino is like... Wait, I don't have swimsuit Kirino. Wait, is swimsuit Kirino special? No, right? I don't think so. Oh, she is a special. Fuck. Oh yeah, that's right. I need cover for its fight. Well, I mean, I have Hoshino. Hoshino should do it. Yeah. Hoshino should be enough. Do we use whackers? I mean, I don't really have a better Mystic hitter, to be honest. And then let's do... Where's camp? We'll just do you, I guess. And then... I don't know. Well, your attack, right? Yeah, your attack. So there's no real reason to do... We can do Ooey. Shit. Oh my... Dude, my fucking brain, bro. I want you guys know that I am being very dead ass right now. It is so difficult to use the controller. I'm literally like pulling fucking hair right now. Wait, who should I use then? I can't really do. Rio, perhaps, and then Lucky Brad's Chokpa. Retreat quick. We have other matters that needs our attention. Yeah, I'm gonna one-tap it, but like I want to at least pretend to try. Let's do Serena. Look at this fucking dog shit team, bro. Team add team, bro. All right. Fuck yeah, dude. Fuck yeah. Chokma, there it is, bro. I forget what people use in Chokma, to be honest. Oh my god, I'm so in auto. Shit. I mean, fuck. Okay, why did you go over there? Okay, you go here. Okay, and then... Oh fuck yeah, dude. Bang! Oh god. Hoshino, be careful. Guacamole! Oh, we're good. Whew. Made it out, guys. No shot you're using controller. It's a new feature. I may as well try it. This so far all of DECAGRAMMATON has been showcase of controller support. So Des, if you're watching, this is a case report for you. The realm's ancient guardian has finest capabilities. That was pretty sick. I like Chokma. Chokma's sick. We're on episode 8, bro. We did it. What about the volcanic activity? Oh, true. Earthquake magnitude has reduced significantly. Lava flow appears virtually non-existent. volcano is beginning to stabilize. That's the release of our worries. What is Chokma's status? It can't be. Even though Chokma was not yet perfected, it can't be. It can't believe it lost. Wait, what is this? We filled our resource quota? That was a situation. It prioritized the protection of resource delivery rather than defeat the variables. Oh. If that was his plan, it should have spoken up. Maybe Chokma is a shy one. The Chokma retreat from here. In that case, in terms of strategy, we're already victorious. Shit. Why didn't we destroy the mining rigs? Chokma is... Yes, it's retreating towards the glacial sea. Regardless, how do I put this? To imagine it had a second form. Yes, the gigantic pits we saw were the actual footprints of the monster. Right, a giant transforming monster. Aren't you oddly excited about this right now, Sensei? I mean, it's a giant transforming monster. Who wouldn't be excited about that? That's true. Sensei is a big fan of those. And me too. I also am a big fan. One of them proves to have good taste, although for that one to be the strangest teacher is distasteful, problematic. I'm just glad someone out there recognizes how great our baby Chokma is. Hey, we're complimenting our enemies all of a sudden? Sure, I'm happy for you, but we still defeated the robot thing. Ugh. Ugh, whatever, you can tell yourself that, but we know the truth is that we retreated for your sakes, not the other way around. Don't be upset, Ein. It's okay, you did good. We will let sleeping dogs die. This feeling of supposed victory, enjoy it to the fullest. Savor it now. Mark my words, a tactical victory does not make the strategy a strategic triumph. Later, losers. They left. Your Honor, the prosecutor was the one who had illegally trespassed into my defendant's property. The resulting attack therefore falls under the self-defense, castle doctrine, and stand your ground law. Therefore, the defendant is innocent on grounds of aggravated assault. Whoa, 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 whoa. I'd call for a recess. You seem disappointed, Sensei. Naturally, I had hoped for a more opportunity to converse with those children as well. Hello, Blue Archive. Perhaps we could have found out more, even if only the barest crumb of a clue. Jesus. You're right. We barely have any leads right now. I wanted to talk more about the transforming monster. Oh, that was your main concern? I am a transforming battle maid, Sensei. You're allowed to like transforming monsters, however, you should give me some of that affectionate attention. True, actually. I think Toki's pretty cool. Somehow Toki seems different. Let's head back for now. We have our own injuries to nurse. I agree. We need time to catch our breath and perform maintenance. Yeah, just like Gebra, I can't positively assert that Chokma has been rendered completely inoperable. And the barrage of battles expended a large amount of our resources. However, if needed, I can continue, for I am the perfect maid. Whoa. False. Stand down, Toki. Even you need rest. Power down Abiosha immediately. Abiosha. Understood, Miserio. Good work, everyone. I might survive, but can we turn the AC a little bit more? Spare me, Amy. It's already cold in here. Your yellow jacket is made for cold weather. You can put that on. You're telling me to wear a jacket just so that you can have the AC on max? That's an utter waste of energy. What happened to efficiency you love so much? You're wrong, President. In this case, inefficiency would be your operator not being able to reach 100% of her potential due to poor temperature conditions. Energy can't be recharged. Machines can be maintained, even replaced. The human body cannot. We will leave the volcanic region at full speed. You two can reach compromise after that. Good decision, Toki. Nice. It was nothing. Peace, peace. Peace? Yes, I learned this from President Himari herself. That's right. See how your very own Toki has grown and changed? Everything you observe with your very own eyes. They're all thanks to a Millennium Mentor and super genius delicate chic beauty. What are we gonna do about this, Ms. Rio? The president's head has been blown up again. No, Translation, Himari is happy she got to see you. Thanks for all you've done. Where did that come from? That happened, that thought never crossed my mind. Not in my entire life. I suppose I can't deny that your presence has benefited this mission in more ways than one. Thank you, Rio, you saved us. Yes. As previously stated, DECAGRAMMATON is using public space without proper authorization by the GSC, meaning the standing ground law doesn't apply here. True! I got my lawyer. Objection! DECAGRAMMATON can chokma on my Bina while I hod all over Tepra. Good to see the Anuki community is flourishing. We are above the tundra region. The air current is stable, but please remain on guard for any emergencies. It seems like DECAGRAMMATON remaining forces and facilities are no more. That reminds me, I collected samples from both of them. When did you do that, President? When did you do that, President? You intend on adding Squirrel to your long list of titles? Oh my, Squirrel does sound cute. I believe this may be a rare situation where I accidentally encouraged her. I apologize, Sensei. If I agree, then I'd be agreeing that Himari's... Well... I'm failing to comprehend this interaction. However, it appears we believe Amy did something wrong. I will agree. It's a little awkward, so... I think it'd be best if I stayed out of it. Okie dokie. Welcome, innocent. Anyways, what did you mean by the samples? It's just, as I said, a choke of talking about resources harvesting facilities and what seem to be DECAGRAMMATON's forces protecting them. They're all subjects worth analyzing. Analysis. What did I say? Shit. They're all subjects worth analyzing. Above all, the fact that they're operating forces and facilities of this scale without chest, they're munition factories, incite suspicion. We need to land the helicopter and begin analysis. Understood. Let's do it somewhere cool. Somewhere cool for Amy, maybe torture for me. It may be right, but we're also concerned about the helicopter engine overheating. It can't be helped. I'll give in this time. You don't have to start pouting already, President. You know what's kind of funny? The lawyer that's representing DECAGRAMMATON is in red chat. Ooh! The lawyer representing Deca right now is in red chat, but my lawyer is in purple chat. We're truly at civil war. Fuck yeah, dude. Chokma or Chokma. We're not at steel continent yet. Once we get there, the stand your ground law can maybe finally apply. We'll see about that, buddy. Because I think the stand your law ground... Okay, I don't know the context of steel continent, but I think technically speaking, Yami's still kind of right. Unauthorized personnel kind of holds, bro. Like, if I start taking a shovel and start digging somewhere without asking anybody, and then they send police force and swat me, I can't be like, whoa, and then I attack the police officers. I can't just be like, it's self-defense. That's pretty much, but wait, hold on, let me rephrase that. Not me, a hypothetical me, a hypothetical person digging. Anyways, Realm's ancient guardian, Chokma, the second prophet of DECAGRAMMATON. Its identity was revealed to be the AI of a drifting auxiliary ship's navigation control system hacked by DECAGRAMMATON. His name appears to come from Chokma, the second Sephira of the Tree of Life. Unlike other prophets, it seems to be able to change its form and structure to a great extent. Its motivations are difficult to discern. For now, one assumes that it can set and change its own purpose, while its basic auxiliary ship form is already something to be careful of. Its second form is said to be Chokuma's true danger. By the way, pretty sure DECAGRAMMATON isn't even the dude's real name. Pretty sure it's Tetragrammaton because of the Bible. Well, I mean, all of these prophets are derived from something like that anyway, so, you know. Not to defend my defendant. How did the simple vending machine AI hack an auxiliary ship's navy control system? It's simple. Fuck yeah, dude. It's simple as, hold on, no, I'm not telling you anything. Fuck, we almost got him, guys. A little more prodding, and then we'll crack. Surely. Hold on, I gotta turn the AC up a little bit. It is hot. I'm feeling like Amy right now. On God. Amy might be me. I might be Amy. Kether is moving like Roland from the Library of Depression. LOR mentioned? LOR mentioned in my Blue Archive chat? Okay. I was thinking of taking a break, but I don't know. We're not really at the halfway point, right? We're at 10. We're kind of at the third point, though, low key. It feels like a good place to take a break. What do we think, guys? Unless you think I should do one more. I don't know what this one is. It seems like we're going to go into a lore mode. Like we're like in that part of the episode or of the anime where they're going to do a bunch of like breakdown. That's what I'm getting at, you know? Chord break? Yeah, I think let's hold a quick recess. I'm going to grab some food. Let's take a recess. We can compile our thoughts together, and then we will return back to court. Okay. The court, I forgot what they say to call recess, but that is what we're doing. Okay, we'll be right back. But like that. There we go. It needs to be a little bigger. There we go. All right. Okay, I'll be right back. Food time, food time, food time. I want to eat some food. I'm back. What I miss? I got... Remember that noodle thing I said I made before? Oh my god, I have my stream on my phone. I'm freaking out. I'm hearing myself. Yeah, anyways, I made it again because it's easy to do. And I just warmed it up again and I got some chips. Anyways, dude. Why is DECAGRAMMATON in my fucking Discord, bro? Infiltrated. I'm scared, bro. Found the way, bro. They're here, bro. Ours dies? No way. Arona dies? Shit. Bro got that bootleg virus in his Discord. Shit, I already got one. This is the second one, but admittedly, the second one is a little cooler. Honestly speaking, okay, we're 2.5 hours in, and we're on chapter 10. Like, it's not fast by any means, but it's not that bad. What do we think, guys? 31, right? 31 chapters? Or episodes, sorry? Or 39, I forgot. Was it 31 or 39? Momoi meets Son Goku in chapter 2. Really? Bootleg, is that how you see me? Oh, you better take that back. He's gonna find you too. Wait, you chicken light bar now? Oh my god. Oh, my controller disconnected. I was like, what the heck was that? Try not to eat too much in the mic, but you know, I'll take a couple little bites and then we'll get back. So we'll have an 8-hour stream later on, isn't it? Okay. We've done 9. Okay, but we also stalled for like 20 minutes though. So I would say roughly in 2 hours we did, let's say, let's estimate in 2 hours we did 10. Let's just say that. Well, just a rough estimate. It's possible. We might be able to. Because otherwise we're reaching the halfway point, you know what I mean? So we kind of have to make this decision pretty quick. The show must go on. You got 2 streams. The other one had a camera though. Anyways, I came here to leave another like. Thank you. I think we made DECAGRAMMATON mad. Tickle Anuki? Please don't. We'll start back again in like 2 minutes. Me too. At least let me eat a little bit. I warmed this up way too hot. Yo, speaking of YouTube, I mean Red App. Shit, sorry, government name. Is part of your chat like blocked because there's a big heart in the bottom right? I have to like kind of subtly scroll up sometimes or read most recent. I mean, not that I'm super caught up in chat anyways. Oh yeah, tap that heart, guys. Wait, hold on, watch this. Boom. Yeah, not on PC, on mobile. Well, a lot of viewers on Purple App though. Shout out Purple App. If you're lurking just for the pyro, I love you. I love you. Stream elements. I heard if you say if you say Twitter, you'll get a message from a funny bot. The emoji stuff is lagging my phone. Okay, maybe we chill, guys. I do wish we had 7TV on YouTube. Was the Discord link invalid? Is it? Oh, if it's the hold on. If it's slash ooh chat, I don't know what I have it set to, but if it's slash ooh chat, we lost tier 3 for a moment. We got it back, but I haven't reset it back up yet. That might be why. I apologize. If not, oh, it is, yeah. Damn, how did Deca find my fucking... How do you find my Discord then? There we go. Oh, I guess the smarter... Okay, I changed the description, but the smarter thing would probably have been to re-enable the custom URL in Discord, actually. That would have been smarter. Chat. Hold on. Let me do that. I hate how... Okay. Because we usually bounce between 2 and 3. If you guys want to... If you guys have a spare boost... You know what I mean? That's okay. I don't mind being 2 to 3, but I wish that once we hit 3, it would like give us the... Like I wouldn't have to re-put the unique link again. It's kind of annoying, you know? Me on the list of things that bother no one. Wait, I can't do it right now, can I? Oh, booty cheek, bro. Wait, can I? Oh, I can't. No stream remote enabled. I'm not showing it, but... Oh well. I changed the description already. Anywho. One more bite, and then we'll continue. Invalid link, I wonder why. Don't mess with my URL, bro, please. Don't mess with our custom URL. Yeah, so we'll do like, so it's, what did we say, 31? Sorry, forgot already. I know someone, yeah, 31. It's probably 30 and then one epilogue, right? Or something like that. So let's just say the rough halfway point is 15, just an even 15. We'll see we'll see where we're at 15, and then I'll decide. It is 12:40 a.m. Anyways, how's everyone's recess so far? We eating any food? Any snacks? What are you eating, DECAGRAMMATON? What currently makes you hungry? And what do you crave? DECAGRAMMATON hacking into your PayPal account and finding out you have 2 cents to your name? Oh, wait, hold on now. I was hitting a loop. Did you hack into my PayPal account? What do I crave? Interesting information. You know what, guys? Maybe Deca is not too bad after all. Maybe we just got off on the wrong foot. Spoiler alert, Sensei dies? No! If he dies, then how is he going to save Hyakuroin? Sorry, I said 2 minutes, but like I'm almost done with my food. I may as well finish it. My sentient AI, God AI can't be this cute. Deca's kind of cute in their own way. I'd agree with that. It's revived by Shenron. The sensei, Amy and Toki find the Dragon Balls. WD-40 like Gatorade for you, Deca? Maybe some sticks on the side of the well, on the sides as well. Sounds delightful. No, I think it's more like motor oil, no? Motor oil? Perhaps even synthetic motor oil? For a longer mileage? Perhaps some perhaps some coolant during the summer times. Glacier freeze coolant. Okay. 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 All right. All right. Food eated. Me yeeted. I need to put this somewhere. I want to go back downstairs. Oh God. Okay, I think that was a good recess. Hopefully everybody got their snacks in. Perhaps Deca got an oil change while we were waiting, and we can proceed. Maybe -50 because of Arctis. Dude, my AMD auto update is still here. My command prompt is still here. I'm scared. Okay. The scare's not gonna get us anywhere. What we need now is to lock the freak in. Okay, guys. Deca would it take 5 to get their oil change during break? I think so. Re-up on breaker fluid. On blinker fluid. What? Blinker fluid. Okay. Food eated. Meat yeeted. I still have some chips, but I'll eat that as I go. With my chopsticks, so I don't dirty my beautiful Xbox controller that I'm using to currently interface with the game beautifully. You guys know, beautifully. Here we go. I don't need blinker fluids. My vision is still at its finest capabilities. Roger that. We'll see about that, buddy. We'll see how we go. I still got plenty more to do. Legacy of the Nameless Gods. Hey everyone, back in. To summarize, we followed Chokma's trail from the glacial sea to here, and we uncovered its activity in the volcanic region. We believe it was harvesting resources to transport to a second location. Yes, we observed it building transportation routes, although we're still unsure of where the resources are being sent, and there are still facilities remaining in the area. Shall I perform recon of the area, Miss Rio, President Himari? Yes, thank you, Toki. Peace, peace. Should I join her? No, I have a separate task for you, Amy. What is it? We need you to obtain an analysis of the remaining DECAGRAMMATON facilities. Our mission is to retrieve samples. Precisely. For this kind of endeavor, the more samples we have, the better. What are you doing, Rio? I'm going after him. Didn't you say you need more samples? And are you offering to help? Do you really feel the need to spell it out? It's insane. It's fine. Great. Let's get this over with then, shall we? Despite everything. Despite it all. You two are close friends! Definitely not! You're completely wrong, Sensei. Will these samples be enough, President? Yes, that should be more than enough, Amy. We've nearly completed the analysis. Are you receiving the results, Rio? Confirmed. Or receipt confirmed. I have a few conclusions I've made. Oh, is that so? Well, go on. I'm getting late. I'm gonna drive and go to bed for work tomorrow. Y'all take care. No fun with Deca story. Wishing Deca the best for the ongoing court trial. Thank you. I appreciate it. Get that bag. Do not worry. We will continue. In your stead. I believe this would be the matter of great importance. We can confirm it on site. I've detected traces of material construction in the samples. Ah, I can see it now. We faced something similar before. Huh? We have? Yes, Sensei. You remember the Ark of... Ooh, the Ark of... Atrahesis. I still don't remember how to say that. And what happened to subject... I mean Iris and Kay. Oh, holy fuck. Oh. Holy shit. Yes, exactly. It's the same. Material construction is one of the signature powers of the Nameless Gods. There's no way to confirm for certain since we don't have direct access to Chokma. However, looking at their resource harvesting methods, their transport facilities, and even their forces themselves. Yes, they're all created via material reconstruction, the power of the Nameless Gods. And now that I think of our hypothesis isn't proven yet, or now I think our hypothesis is almost proven yet. Proven? Yes, all the pieces fit together. Oh. Toki! Asimo Toki, reporting. I have returned. I've confirmed the presence of hastily reconstructed rails leaving the volcanic regions. There are also several small defense forces stationed along the paths. Good work, Toki! Yes, of course, Sensei. You should be more proactive and bold in issuing me compliments. To be specific, here are some potential options. Head pats, a light hug, or your hands around my waist. All three, sir. Sensei, why are you suddenly flustered? Toki? My daughter could not be like this. I wouldn't question it, Miss Rio. I can't confirm it's just if she's just revealed her true nature or if she's changed, but this is simply Toki now. Let's continue, Sensei. Alright, what did you mean by fitting all the pieces together? Iris jump scare. Disappointing. There are 3 prophets of DECAGRAMMATON that the Super Phenomenon Task Force faced before coming to the Glacial Sea. Vina, Kased, and Hod. None of those 3 prophets had any relation to the power of the Nameless Gods. But when it came to Gebra and Chokma, the prophets we met here, we identified traces of the power of the Nameless Gods, which could explain the rather surreal experience of a ship floating on lava that we've witnessed. What's certain is that DECAGRAMMATON and his prophets are already utilizing the power of the nameless gods, right? Yes, that seems to be an incontrovertible fact. Deca, can we get a confirmation on that? The real concern is what they intend to do with that power. Rio, what was that just now? Yes, I'm detecting it here as well. There? Wait, where are you? Strong President, did something happen? Did something happen, Miss Rio? Please explain. You guys don't feel that? Earthquake? Oh my god. How is there an alarm when we're outside? Yes, for this to happen, we're going to have quite the emergency on our hands. In other words, we'd expect detected a new prophet, but on an entirely different scale. It's a very, very powerful sign. Ah, shit. Yeah. Okay. I'm so glad we're still going. Okay, this is after chapter F. I mean, I kind of already knew that, but this last episode, or that last thing mentioning Iris and Kay, was certain about it. What is it? Are we gonna meet Iris again? Because didn't Iris and Rio kind of make up? I guess they didn't really make up. Iris just kind of forgave Rio, and then Rio, you know, went cry mode, which was really sad. Wait, so where's the volume F cutoff? Cutoff. I mean, volume F should have been done. Insert guitar gif metal parts. Does Iris join the fray, or are we flashbacking? We could be flashbacking. Ooh. Yeah, this happens after chapter F, or volume F rather. Yes, Alice forgave Rio. Alice forgave Rio and told her that she was her friend, and then I cried, and then I cried, and then I was in my room playing volume F by myself, and then I cried, and then I was like, man. Because again, before I read volume F, I like literally just finished volume 2 chapter 2. Like I just finished and I went straight to chapter F. So that shit hit me, bro. That shit hit me, bro. Dead end. We said we would continue. Let's keep going. Okay, status update, Rio. Analysis of the new prophet. Yes, I couldn't get a detailed analysis from here. Considering its strength and the time it occurred, the signal faded out incredibly quickly. I can confirm it's a new prophet, entirely different from Gebra and Chokma. This would make it the third prophet we've encountered since coming here. It's a bargain of sale prophets. It's a bargain sale for prophets. I would like to buy one. What's the asking price? You two, they're fresh out of prophet stock. I recorded the signal's coordinates. I'll send them to you now. Quite a ways away. I'm curious to investigate, but having to take a risk of moving our base again. Furthermore, to send out a strong signal, there could be an ill intent behind it. Like something summoning us? Is it similar functionality like to a bug zapper, I understand? I can't say for certain, but I certainly wouldn't rule it out. I smell a hidden trap. Well, I'd rather be Valiant mentioned? Well, I'd rather be Valiant for the headlines to say something like, the Super Phenomenon Task Force bravely takes on the enemy traps and prevails, as opposed to irrational and inefficient. Yeah, I agree with Miss Rio. I am left with no other choice. Since no one else is taking the president's side, I will stand by her. I'm sorry, Miss Rio. Oh, what? Can you please not sympathize? Can I show sympathy like you're dealing with leftover inventory? On top of that, it's still not like I've advocated for one method or another. And you're the one at fault, President. You should be presenting clear and concise proposals to the council. It was meant to be an icebreaker, an icebreaker. To finish what I was saying, while bravely facing the trap is an appealing option, I can't risk the safety of our members. Utilize my Amis. I have an Amis drone that I modified for high-speed recon for situations like this. I'll send it to the signal's origin. Oh my. So that neurotic personality of yours can be useful sometimes. Oh, I'm only displaying the most rational method for the situation. What are you trying to say? Oh, forget it. I can't even open my mouth around here. I've deployed the drone. Take about 20 minutes to reach the area. I'll slow it down and connect the video. Oh, what? Is there an issue, Miss Rio? I lost connection to my Amis drone. We need more details, Miss Rio. It's as I said, my connection was severed out of nowhere. I must have sent the same amount of data before that happened, no? Hold on, I'm analyzing it. Analyzing. This is... something wrong? Himari, I'm sending you the data right now. Help me analyze it. It's really unusual for you to request my help. So I'd assume... Yes, I'm truly hoping that my interpretation is wrong here. What's going on? Are things okay, guys? Hee. What the? This means... It seems I wasn't wrong. Yeah, there's no way you would make a mistake with this. After all, I do respect when it comes to this field. What's the matter, President Himari? Can we talk in people words? And not girl, best friend, intuition, brain, telepathy words? Shit. To get to the heart of the issue, it appears that the coordinates is the multi-dimensional barrier that once protected the Ark of Atrahasis. The Ark of Atrahasis. Hold on, I need to get this word right before I continue. The Ark of Atrahasis, I think. Asis, because it has to be Asis. Atrahasis? Atrahasis? Atrahasis doesn't roll off my tongue. But Atrahasis sounds like really techy, you know? So I think it's Atrahasis. I think it is Atrahasis, but I'm going to say Atrahasis. The Ark of Atrahasis. You know? Atrahasis. Atrahasis? We dropped the H? Got a dip. I need to have some decent sleep schedule before the fight. A flight I'll be taking soon. Good night or morning to y'all. Have fun, Anuki. Deca, you might need another lawyer. Oh, nice. Guys, we're clear. We've won the case. All right, have a good night, bro. Oh my god, I hit my chopsticks. The Ark of Atrahasis? Atrahasis? It's silent. Atrahasis. Oh, Atrahasis. Atrahasis. Or A or A? What are we thinking, guys? I think it's A. I think it's supposed to be Atrahasis. Because Asis, it has to be Asis, but I think it's gonna be Atrahasis. Yeah, I think it's Atrahasis. That's what I'm picking up. Atrahasis. Roger that. Atrahasis? Hold on. That can't be right. It's got to be Atrahasis. There's no way. I'm saying Atrahasis. The Ark of 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 Atrahasis. Yes, Sensei, there's no mistaking it. Why here? And why now? Does this mean the red sky will return to Kivotos and the strange machines? Oh. I suppose you call this a silver lining, but I don't think the threat is to that extent. That's right. At the very least, it doesn't seem like there's any signs of dimensional interference in the mentioned coordinates. The multi-dimensional barrier is there. Yes. Considering this is new data, and what we've discovered so far, I would have to conclude the prophets have fully immersed themselves in the power of the nameless gods. Furthermore, for them to have utilized an almost insurmountable defense mechanism, a supernatural phenomenon beyond anything we previously encountered, which means they're hiding something there. Yes. So what countermeasures are currently available to us? The only way we overcome the multi-dimensional barrier the first time was with the I know this word. Udnapishtim. Udnapishtim. The ship of Udnapishtim. The ship of Udnapishtim. Jesus. We gotta get better names for these guys. The nameless Gyats. We would be hard-pressed to get another supernatural phenomenon at the scale of into our arsenal again. Oh! Dude, we haven't seen that guy in forever. Yeah, it's probably the case. Right? It's difficult to admit, but we're low on options. Everything is a non-starter if we can't find a way to deal with the nameless god's power. And even if we forget about the barrier, we'll have to find a way to circumvent the prophet's ability to manipulate material reconstruction and recover infinitely. I agree. We may have dealt some critical damage to Gebra and Chokma, but they have recovered in no time. Yes, using reconstruction, recovery process is almost instantaneous. Prophets are already able to utilize Nameless God's power to this extent? What can we even do about it? Also, President, how can we forget about the multidimensional barrier? Even if we try to pretend it's not there, it'd still be on our way. Now that I think about it, what did we do back then? Back then? Hikario. Our main objective is to destroy the... Our main objective is to destroy the Ark of Artahasis. Atrahasis is in the sky of the above Kibotos. However, the Ark is protected by the quantum superposition state barrier that makes physical access from the outside impossible. As long as this barrier is in place physically, reaching the Ark is impossible. Possible. Therefore, okay, Rin, you're not wearing the same getup. Therefore, we plan to pass through the barrier by putting Unapishtim ship in the same quantum superposition state. But ultimately, that approach method failed because the Ark of Atrahasis changed the entire value of the state itself. So we ultimately relied on... Woohoo! Aris, yes, finally! Finally. It's beginning, bro. It's starting, bro. I was not present at the scene, but I have heard that Aris was instrumental in the mission's success. I recall after everything was over, the game development department members visiting us at the Super Phenomenon Task Force Club Room. Remember everything from the party proposal, 2 kilobytes worth of data, robot-shaped keychain, good atmosphere, touching background music, and finally, my enthronement as the main heroine. Many things happened. First part happened, but the rest sounds like a fantasy. I just tried saying it. Oki has been trying to secretly impart her own agenda more frequently. Anyway, back then, the Unaptism... Why do I keep saying Unaptism? It's not tism. I have the tism. The Unapishtim's ship that Iris reconstructed was Iris's proof of a hero. I still remember the name I came up with, the Sword of Light, Atrahasis Supernova. Wasn't the right time to say it back then, but you're not really good at naming things, are you? I don't want to hear that from you. They're both. But we don't know exactly what Iris did back then, which is the crux of the problem. We have no way to determine the method of the mechanism she used to reconstruct such a thing. Yes, so what the source of energy was, how material reconstruction occurs, how she controlled and discharged it. They're all mystery to us. From our perspective, she managed all this in a blink of an eye. Oh, not just a blink of an eye. All these questions make it nearly impossible for us to replicate what she did. It was a miracle born from the strangest dream, which is what makes the absolute antithesis to science and theory. Exactly. Science is a systematic process. It's designed to allow anyone to reproduce the same results, as long as they're familiar with the process. I believe we should reach out to Iris. Ooh, Rio's the one who says it. I was wondering who. I figured it would be me. You want to call Iris out at a place like this? Yes, exactly. We should ask Iris to analyze and explain what she did. Rio, are you absolutely certain? Absolutely certain? What do you mean? Aren't you then just using Iris as a tool to resolve your issues? Ooh. I don't think that's true. President, I don't think that's true. Rio? I don't need to repeat myself. We've already had this conversation back at Unapishtim's ship. The only difference is that the subject has shifted from Toki to Iris. Of course, as a delicate flower blooming on a cliff, if I couldn't care less about the accidents you make and regrets you have, but someone making the same mistakes over and over again is rather uncouth and boring, even for the one who has to watch it happen. Summer Raid! Thank you for the raid. How you been? I appreciate the second raid. It's been a while since I've been on the purple app, but I appreciate you. We had a good stream. Yes, right. I have no rebuttal. Sensei, please intervene, bro. Yes! Hey, Rio. Hmm? Oh my shit. Do we need Aris to resolve this? Oh, I apologize, Sensei. Please disregard the hypothesis. It's one of many possibilities, and I can hardly guarantee your presence will result in what we need. You can forget what I ever proposed it. My approach was incorrect. And I'll try talking to Aris in the game development department. Sensei, please, bro, please. We need this, bro. Going through 4.5 stuff, the 4.5 anti stuff. Yeah, I'm not doing it yet because I want to catch up with Deca first. That's why we're here on chapter 2. We're making it though. It's good though. Good work on Bina, everyone. I wasn't there, but I will join the fight later. Sensei, what's this behavior, Sensei? Something wrong with you? Are you sure, Sensei? In the worst case, what? The situation seems dire. Well, I could see how one could be led to that conclusion. And if anyone were to talk to Aris, it should be you. In return, I have a request for you, Rio. Me? I want you to become the Glacial Sea Base. Oh, I want you to come to the Glacial Sea Base in person. Bang! It's real? Sensei, does that mean? Yes, a formal makeup. The so-called concept of taking responsibility together. I'll leave the final decision to you, Rio. Just like how you suggested your own proposal. I too am suggesting a proposal. Cinema, bro. Holy fuck. Oh my god, bro. Holy shit. I don't know, Sensei. I don't know whether or not I have the right to. Miss Rio, you're the one who saved us. I don't know about right and wrong. I am also unsure if it is feasible for someone to always make the correct choice. However, I would like to see you again. Doki! Is that not a reason enough? Doki. What was your decision to make? I know what drives you. It's rationality. So, what decision will your rationality, your logic, drive you at this time? Rio, what's the most rational? And what's the thing that you want to do? I don't care about rational anymore, Rio. Rational is out the window. We are now here on dreams and want and hope. Logically, there are limitations with radio communications regarding both security and safety. Any kind of radio interference like what happened in this fight would affect the integrity of the entire mission, so Excellent, it's decided. We'll meet you at the Glacial Sea Base. Okay, let's go. What's wrong, Miss Rio? Does something not agree with you? It's not exactly it. But is this really okay? I'll send you the coordinates to the Glacial Sea Base. I'm assuming you have some form of transportation already sorted out? Yes. It'll be our first meeting in a long time, Miss Rio. I'll be waiting. Okay. Yes, how can I help? Thank you for your hard work and for everything. You're welcome. Oh. That's so nice. Rio being irrational? No. Rio is usually rational, but now is the time to be irrational. Hey, he needs to talk to Yuka wife about taking kids. Oh, true. That is true. I am low-key going to be taking all of them out here into the glacial sea to fight God once again. I wonder how long it's been since this point and chapter F, or volume F rather. Like the GDD and Iris all fought to save Kivotos from the red sky, and then like a week later, hey, so hey, so the whole red sky thing, we kind of need you out here again. Like 3 weeks. not even a 1 whole month. We both said 3 weeks. Has it really actually been 3 weeks? Is that actually like trace? Is that actually fact? Anyway, my proxy are grind. I had to spark Rio, so I have to wait for more free pulls before I pull Rimari. God. Yeah, I'm sticking to the free 1 hundo. I'll see what I get. I got to be careful too, though. My Pyro is also crying, especially for what's to come. Even though I find Volume 2 mid almost every time I read it, Rio is one of the good things that we got from the volume and her whole dilemma with Iris. You're entitled to your opinion, but Volume 2 is my favorite, but only because of what its inner meaning, not what it is at face value. But perhaps you're not ready for that conversation. While everyone was busy with preparations, I took time to myself. Then, ring ring. Oh, just kidding. Arona? Huh, Sensei? Okup Sensei, what business do you have here? What? You wish to see our faces? I'm both glad and thankful to hear that. But don't try to play it off though, Sensei. Affirmative. Your expression is that of seriousness. So again, what is your business? Am I that easy to read? Are you surprised? Of course we can see through you. We've been together for so long, you know? We know just by looking at you. Agreed. Perhaps you are not aware, but the sensei of my world was also that kind of person. Oh, what's on your mind? Spill it to Arona. And to me. And yeah, Plana too. It bothers me that I can't solve this for them. I'm sending students straight into danger. Sensei. But if you think about it, Sensei, even until now, you've brilliantly solved many situations like this before, right? Or something like that. Oshers. Deru. Keener. I don't know that one yet. I'm gonna pretend I don't see it. Oh, I didn't see that. Oh, I'm not looking. I'm not looking. This time is different. You're saying that back then you're saying that back then you helped resolve ongoing situations like cleaning up the aftermath? But this time you feel like you're leading students into danger. Understood. But there isn't a possibility that something worse could happen if the situation isn't addressed? That's also true, but I'm putting students in harm's way for a possibility. God. Makes me wonder if I'm any different from those people. Enemy complex. Antagonist complex. We're not so different after all. Sensei. Ass situation. What the difference is, Sensei, we're not the reason that this is happening. At least I don't think so. Or at least not that I know of at this moment. Technically not spoilers. All right, it's time for me to sleep. Good night. Okay, thank you for the raid. I appreciate you. Have a good night. Technically not spoilers. It's just timeline so far. True. Man, I wish I could just become super strong. Sensei! Cannot comprehend what is wrong, Sensei. You know, like that, right? Like fly or smash through barriers? Nameless gods, DECAGRAMMATON, whatever it is, I wish I could solve everything at once. Why are you acting like this? Confused. I cannot understand. I would like to request a more detailed explanation from Sensei. No, it's fine. I was just feeling foolish. Oh. Please take care of my students. I've got to do it, yeah. And try everything I can and struggle until the end. If that's not enough. Well, we can cross that bridge when we come to it. Since I don't know how things will go anyways. Sensei, are you sure you're okay? Doubtful and confused. Request. Sensei should get a mental checkup. It's fine, it's fine, it's fine. Chill, guys. I'm fine, bruh. Sensei, thank you for the head pats, but... Even more confused, cannot understand Sensei's intentions. I patted them both for a while. Once they fell asleep, I returned to the battlefield. Man. Departure. I just got hit with a 3-minute ad. Appreciate that, G. I was supposed to run an ad when I took a break, but I didn't. I forgot. So, thank you for that. The writing is fire, bro. Did you read the timeline? What's the timeline? The order is Volume 1, Chapter 1, Volume 2, Chapter 1, Volume 1, Chapter 2, Volume 2, Chapter 2, Volume 3, Chapter 1, Chapter 2, Volume 1, Chapter 3, After Eden Treaty, I guess. DECAGRAMMATON Chapter 1. Really? Volume F, entire thing, Chapter 4, Yakiron. After Volume 4, we come to Chapter 2. DECAGRAMMATON. Oh, wait, no, that's like chronological. Okay, I understand. I was gonna say, okay, that makes sense. Yeah, I haven't read Volume 4. Well, I did Volume 4, Chapter 1. It's not Volume 4, Chapter 2. Departure. Cool out music. Is Iris here? Nope, just kidding. Ooh. Construction. Ooh, it's finally arrived. Yes, the last of my resources have arrived from the grid points. Well. Actually, honestly, that's not quite true. Total collection rate is at 99.98%. Your statement is false. Actually, your statement is false until we reached about 2 more deliveries, that is. Well, that's true, but... It's fine, Ian, considering the, what do you call it, margin of error. We're still fully prepared to start the next steps. Or why do you always ruin the mood? Wait, did you not agree with me, Soph? What exactly did I agree to? I can count the number of times I've been aligned. With your nonsense on one hand. That very factual statement that Ayn is the cutest when she's crying. What? I mean, that is true, but even you, Soph. Ayn, what am I trying to say? I'm trying to say is, I didn't mean to, like, look what you did, or on what basis are you accused me of? Oh. Everyone. The resource transfer is complete. Next is our laborer's turn. Laborer? Before I beat Chapter 3 with Della? Oh, we deal with the entire Eden Tree issue with ours. That's why we can ask Hina the favor. Oh, you're right. So we can ask Hina the favor to hold the ocean off for objective. That's true, bro. The resource transfer is complete. Next is our laborer's turn. Good job, Hein. Everything is functioning as intended, yes? But still, I'm worried. Heli called number 5's wounds haven't fully healed yet. Heli 5. Heli call 5, rather. Heli call number 5? Oh, you mean the one with paint peeled off? You already named it? Yes, and it's more likely to rust with damaged paint. So I reinforced it with a huge machine arm while I was treating it. And now it's bigger, so it needs bigger power. That means the actuator also has to be bigger, so I used this chance to give it a bigger body with stronger materials to... I'm not 9. Deep breaths. I know this is helical number... I know this helical number 3, you said? I know that device is very important to you. No, it's number 5, and helical number 5 is not a device. That child is, it's special. How could it be that special? It's just one of the tens of thousands of laborers. Ah, how cold and cruel. Soft and cold-blooded? Soft, the cold and blooded. Brutal overseer who sees everything as a means to her ends. You truly not know that your cold, soulless words wound Ein's tender heart? I want to hear that from you. Anyway, Ein, will that be sufficient to treat helical number 5's wounds? Number 5. All physical upgrades must be accompanied with corresponding software and optimizations and support. You fitted helical number 5 with the gift of power, but its joints and parts may slowly wear away. Its life expectancy could be even halved. What? I don't want that. Yes, I'll assist. Trust in me. First, I shall optimize its processes. It'll be capable of operating twice as fast, finishing work in half the time. And while it is idle, yes, so let's make it so that helical number 5 grabs its own feet and spins around in the same spot forever, endlessly, and then... that's too mean. No violence. But since the collection rate is at 99.98%, you'll be right. It's finally time. Yes, for our elder sister, for Malkuth to finally descend to the plane. Can we do it? I didn't ruin everything, did I? If I made a mistake or something and elder sister doesn't wake up because of it, but the nonsense, Ein, we trust you. You've done well this whole time, no? None of us can come close to what you when it comes to knowledge and mechanical equipment. But I understand your concerns, Ein. After all, at a certain point, you must begin to consider quantum mechanical effects. Saying that you did your utmost becomes a feasible excuse at one point to another. But it simply is what it is. With every endeavor comes a time when you must simply accept the results. While I do not necessarily endorse our use of borrowing the forbidden power to facilitate our elder sister's descent, what matters is results. The results! And look at how we've concealed this place from the nosy outsiders. Fuck. Yes, the multidimensional interpretation probability superposition phase barrier. That's long and annoying, so let's just call it the multidimensional barrier. Using space itself where all possibilities in infinite dimensions are included as probabilities as a defense mechanism. We procured an excellent sample that day. Thanks to that, we were able to reverse engineer and reconstruct it to what it is now. Oh. So they're not related to that. Huh. Interesting. Is now the time, at least admit, that my invaluable contributions led to this particular result? Yeah, I despise admitting to it, but it's true. I'm sorry. When it comes to that part of the theory, I still don't fully get it. It's fine, Ein. In the first place, all three of us have been have different things we're good at, right? Soft, what is your kindness reserved for Ein and only Ein? I fucking hate you. Anyways, yes, this place is under the multi-dimensional barrier protection, so it's nearly impossible for nosy outsiders to sniff around here. We could even say we wield the nameless god's power in our very hands. Can we really think of it that way? What if someone gets mad at us later for using it? Well, aren't we the ones making the best possible use of said power? Why do you insist on complicate? Why so serious? We are perfect beings. We simply utilize what we desire and throw out the rest. Why give a care for a forgotten legacy of lost times? Yeah. We've heard of the existence of gods and priests and such. They should bow with gratitude. They should bow with gratitude and utilizing their power. Those losers who bent the knee of time. Nice, or that's spirit. Is it really okay to do this? Back? I miss anything? Are you planning on doing all of Deck Chapter 2? If not, I think Chapter 17 is a good stopping point. Wait, hold on. Fuck yeah. We're still on the fence, because if there is a good stopping point, I'm down to take it. But I don't know. I have to really think about it, because if we decide to go past that stopping point, I fear we can't go back. We're an hour and a half in, or three and a half hours in, just about. It's not that we're making bad pace. We're making better pace than last time. But I don't know. Do the entire chapter in one sitting? Bro. I don't know, man. It is 1:30 in the morning. There's still like 4 hours left, bro. That's what I'm being told, bro. If I did it earlier in the day, I probably could have done it. Maybe. But I usually do Blue Archive streams late, because that's when most of y'all are available. I think to stay safe and also to be consistent, I would rather keep everything in parts. But I'll give you this. When we do chapter 3, we'll do chapter 3 in one sitting. How about that? I think I've collected enough information. Oh, fuck. I'm out of here. Okay, guys. We're safe to freely discuss now. What do we think about DECAGRAMMATON? Not gonna lie, catching a BA stream earlier in the day is gonna kill me. I have classes. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I don't know. Let's just hit 17 and we'll think about it, because it's still a while till we hit 17. Let's keep going. Need some sleep? All right. Have a good night. Take care. At last, I made it to the end. Yeah, it's 1:30 in the morning for me right now. How was it? How was it? Yeah, I know. This is a trash game. In the first place, why is it that the second I set foot in the ice, I die of hypothermia? Because the game's set in a polar region. That's what happens in polar regions, right? That's way too extreme. You need at least to let people play the game. As long as you don't skip the tutorial, you get snow gear. The tutorial took 30 minutes to get through, and you have to find that gear in an obscure hidden corner of the map. And more importantly, in the real life, you don't die the second you touch some ice. You've never been to the Arctic. How do you know? Oh, fine, whatever. Forget the realism. What happened to all the snow gear resources I drew for you? Those will be released with the future DLCs. Then don't ask me to draw them in the first place. I missed that, bro. Oh. Those two remind me of someone. Stop fighting. However, I had a lot of fun. I had fun making the game as well as playing it together and fixing it. Iris. Maybe it always ends up like this because Iris spoils Sis too much. But I do think there's a fundamental problem. Oh, what could we have missed? As a story writer, designer, and lead producer, this is a problem I need to seriously ponder. You're the one who gave yourself the lead producer role. I got it. Based on my expertise, I can conclude that our game, Polar Adventure, is just lacking real-life references. To be more specific, we need more realistic information about the polar region. What are you saying, sis? What do you think is gonna happen here? We're just gonna pack up our stuff and take a trip to the glacial sea? Does she know? Shit. Trip? Even more outside than outside? That's... Oh, Yuzu, are you okay? But think about it. Endless fields of snow, blue glaciers, polar bears, and penguins playing together. Don't you think it's an awesome scene like that could fill us with inspiration and energy? It's a total self-gratification. Also, polar bears and penguins don't live in the same region. And even if they met, the penguins would get eaten. Please don't bring real-life wilderness into this. Hello, it's me, Sensei. Would you like to go to the glacial sea? Someone's calling Aris? Is this number not... Sensei's. Wait, it's Sensei? Akita Sensei is nice. Hello, Sensei. Aris is so cute, bro. Hello, Sensei. Hey, Aris. Yes, this is Sensei's Aris. It feels like it has been a long time. 3 weeks. It is not simply a feeling. Thinking about it, it has been too long. Momoi, Midora, Yuzu, and I would like to all see Sensei more often, so please call us more. My bad, y'all. By the way, is everyone there? Yes, we are in the club room testing the new game we've created. We would like to play with you, Sensei. Is it that good of a game? That is... I am unsure. However, the process of making it was very fun. Is everyone okay, Sensei? Is everything okay, Sensei? The tone of your voice seems to be slightly different from what I'm used to. Yeah, you're right. You said everyone was there, right? Yes, we are. I kept going back and forth about how much I could tell Aris in the game development department. But in the end, I thought honesty was the best policy. Guys, the world is ending again. I would like you all to listen closely to what I'm about to say. Son, you're being drafted. So, exploration! Yay! I understand, Sensei. Is that not wonderful, Momoi? A glacial trip with everyone. Fuck yeah! Perfect timing. Sensei's the best. Hey everyone, I emphasized this multiple times, but you do realize this is very dangerous, right? Right, sis. And you 2 hours, let's summarize what Sensei said. We're up against a mysterious AI thing with mysterious goals. On top of that, it made some giant robot monster to help it reach those said goals. So they might need Aris' help fighting it. We already deal with those kinds of bosses doing enough in games. Exactly, what Midori and Yuzu said. So you should take it more seriously. But Sensei, I am your ally, and you are my ally. I'm very grateful to hear that. But let me reiterate myself. In a way, this is... I understand now. This is a very serious situation. It may be dangerous that you will not be able to guarantee my safety. Aris. Understood. Sensei, how do I get to the glacial sea? What? What? Not gonna fight for the empire though, only nations. Suck on, play that video game all you want, liberal. You're getting drafted. Aris. Whoa, what the fuck, did you see that? You see Midori just morph? What the fuck was that? Why are you surprised? One should not run away when the ally is in trouble. That is a basic tenet of party play. And for me, I feel grateful that I am the one you think of in this kind of situation. It means you trust me, Sensei. And that trust between us is proof that we are allies. Are you sure about this? Sensei? I may only be an apprentice, but I am still a hero. At least, I'm trying to be every day. So I would like to help make this world a better place. Even if just by a little bit. And I mean that. This is why I cannot run away and hide when someone who has helped me so much reaches out to me. That is how I will make the world better, in my small way. Iris, I love you, Iris. But what will you do if things get really dangerous? I see. If things do become that dangerous, then no matter what, I will return to being a student and hide somewhere safe. Oh, that's totally right. After all, there's no such thing as a cheap move when it comes to gaming. Yes, well, as long as you're not hacking or cheating. I think we could do that much. What do you think, Sensei? Can you pinky promise to pull off cheap moves if it comes down to that? Of course, Sensei. A hero never backs down on a promise. Oh, but is keeping a cheap promise a good thing to do? It's fine, Iris. It's like cheesing a game, yeah. And sometimes you have to cheese games to win, right? Like Easter eggs that devs put in, hoping that players will make use of them. I see. I understand. Then I must ask again. How can I get to the Glacial Sea? Thank you, Iris, Momoi, Midori, Yuzu. Thank you. I'll send you a text with instructions. And one last thing. What is it, Sensei? Make sure to dress warm. I lied. I miss seeing GDD. I'm so happy, bro. I haven't seen them in so long. At least not in a story setting. Easter eggs devs put in Titanfall 2 PSD on max difficulty. Oh yeah, and don't tell mom. I lied. Allied forces. Huh, Sensei? Is there a problem? Rio should be getting here anytime. Getting here about now. There's still 5 minutes remaining. Perhaps that's enough time to start expecting someone to arrive. However, when it comes to Rio, I believe she would come exactly on time, not a single second late. Or, on very rare occasions, she'll arrive a minute early. Himari, aren't you cold? Yes, I am. Unbearably so. In fact, I'm colder than an elegant cliff-top balloon, getting directly hit by the morning frost. How about staying inside? Although as a reasonable suggestion, I am making this particular event an exception. She not only threw this work in my face, but also decided to disappear of her own volition. If I weren't here to greet that president, who's at long last showing her face, the frustration and anger would keep me up all night. It's nice of you to be honest and admit you're excited to see her after so long. That's not true, you're wrong! You completely misunderstand me. I cannot believe we've spent this much time together and you still have no idea what kind of person I am, Amy. I actually see that because I know you so well. Anyways, much has happened. And although I joined halfway through, I can confidently say that my bonds with President Himari and Amy are just as strong as everyone else's. Wow, that's some confidence there, Toki. Of course, Sensei. I was once told that with enough passion and brute force, things like this work out somehow. By who? Momoi. Yep, that makes sense. Looking back, Rio was the one who created the super phenomenon task force, DECAGRAMMATON. The goal was to research a deity to prove its existence and, if possible, analyze its construction. If such a thing were possible, then it would mean it could be replicated. This is how a new god can be recreated. An absolute being, the absolute being autonomous analysis system. Holy shit, we haven't said that in a while. The absolute being autonomous analysis system was created based on that hypothesis. In other words, it's an artificial intelligence seeking out divinity. Originally, it was just me and the president. Then Amy brought Sensei. We've gone from desert to factory to ruins to here. I have nothing special to add, so I am randomly interjecting. Otherwise, I would have to sit idly by, and that is boring. Come here, Togi. I'll hold your hand. Thank you. For some reason, this feels unfair. Me too, me too. You too. Are you Sensei's pets or something? Anyways, I refuse to indulge in nostalgia, yammering on about so much has happened or time has flown by. It doesn't align well with the image of delicate yet beautiful super genius hacker like me, and it ruins the mood. Just like efficient hacking, everything in life should be done in a quick, clean manner with no ramifications. seems she arrived while we were talking. Oh. Rio. Wait, doesn't she wear a coat? Yes! Cinema. You arrived in something rather ostentatious asked of you. A transport ship? Nothing special. They say the big can serve the purpose of the small. There's still a lot of room for improvement. I didn't have enough time to properly outfit it with everything we might need for this mission. Yes, alright. We'll just say you did your best. Welcome, Rio. We've been waiting for you. Sensei. Nice. Nope. Welcome, Miss Rio. We've been waiting for precisely 5 minutes. Toki. Have you found your purpose? My purpose? No, it's okay. You don't need to answer it if it's too difficult. Just by seeing you now, I know the answer. Is that so? Yes. I've said it before, but please indulge me one more time. I'm sorry, Toki. I take full responsibility for everything that happened. You've grown, Miss Rio. I haven't seen such a heartwarming moment in a while. Specifically 3 weeks. Don't tease me too much, Sensei. You're not teasing me? Isn't that even worse? You have something else to tell me? What is it? Leo? What the fuck? I combined this word and this word together. I think I was about to say Leo listen. Listen, Rio. Please prepare yourself for what I'm about to say. What, is the world ending tomorrow? Did I not get the memo? It's not to that extent. Also, the world could be ending, but we're trying to make that not happen. Iris and the game development department are on their way here. Oh, I would rather have tomorrow be the end of the world. Flies back. Amy, Toki! Understood. Mobilizing. Let me go. I'm leaving. Oh, Toki, of all people, you can't be doing this to me. I'm sorry, Miss Rio. This is what I do now. Or this is what I want to do now. This is not what I meant by that. You said they'll be here tomorrow. Tomorrow! This is not what we agreed upon. Calm down, Rio. Whether they're here today or tomorrow, does it really make a difference? True. Yes, it does. I'm not mentally prepared for today. I have to plan what I'm going to say, and above all, it is entirely irrational to change the established schedule without prior notice. It's the way the schedule ended up, and more importantly, according to astrology, it would be more auspicious to meet at this time. You still believe in that meaningless constellation fortune telling? As I always say, astrology is one giant science, combining the studies of many different disciplines, including celestial statistics and events, philosophy surrounding the malleability of fate, mathematics, and physics. You said this before. That's completely irrelevant right now. No. Are you okay, Rio? I'm not okay at all, Sensei. Of course, I did some things and I should pay the price for them, but I just wasn't expecting this. Rio looked at me with a resentment in her eyes. While I could understand where she's coming from, it felt a little unfair. Holy shit. Oh. Looks like they're right on time. Our adorable underclassmen, that is. The helicopter arrived. And the first person to come out running was Yuzu. in a big coat. It's so cute. Oh my god, bro. What a beautiful day. Sensei, a hug. Iris, hug. Iris jumped into my arms with all her might. Sensei almost fell. You're really here, Sensei. I missed you immensely. It's so cute with her little ear buffs and and mittens. Welcome, adorable Iris. Oh, Toki, hello. Ah, Iris. Are you not cold, Amy? Even I am cold, and I'm all bundled up. And a robot. Not at all. I actually like how cool it is. That's good to hear. Welcome, Iris, and everyone from Game Development Compartment. Mari, how have you been? Your yellow jacket is very pretty. Oh my, thank you. You really are the cutest, Iris. We're here, Sensei. Freaky out, dude. Oh my god. Oh, and everyone, it's been a while. I haven't seen Midori's sprite actually. This is the first time I'm seeing it. It is so good, bro. It's so awesome. Nope, stop. Hi, Sensei. Getting here was so hard. At first I thought we were just going on a fun train ride, but then we had to switch to all different types of transportations until we ended up on a helicopter. It was so cold. It makes matters worse. It ended up taking 3 whole days. I can die. I felt like going on a long distance journey in a video game. Are you okay? Yeah, I'm fine. You weren't cold. You weren't joking when you said it'd be cold. Well, you looked all bundled up. You look at all of you bundled up in your cute snow outfits. Thank you, Sensei. Midori picked our clothes. The designs are very similar to the gear in the game we were making. Yeah, it's an action adventure puzzle turn-based shooter game. It takes place in the Glacial Sea. And the game is good? Of course. Who do you take me for, Sensei? Now, we need to get moving, but there's one last introduction to be made. Oh. Hello, I am the Operations Support AI Assistant of the Glacial Sea Base. Thank you for coming all the way out here, Game Development Department members. I can't handle this. AI? Drone? Oh, that like the boss thing that always tries to destroy humanity in video games? Sis, that's a bit. I'm totally right, aren't I? That's the whole reason we came here. We're supposed to fight some mysterious AI that made a giant robot to fight us and fulfill its even more mysterious goals. Now that you mention it. Not now. No, everyone, that's not it. You see, how do I explain this? What do you take me for, Sensei? Worst Game of the Year award winners. What if they handed an award for that in the Game Awards? You think whoever gets nominated for it and gets the award would like own up to it? Like it's a big joke? What criteria would that be? It can't be bad just because it like sucks. It has to be bad to a point where like you play it all the way through type shit. Oh, you know what? You know what game fits that criteria? There's a game called... Okay, oh, fuck my mic. There's a game called Carry the Glass. I think that game fits that criteria very well. Have no concerns? I was created to have no concerns. I was created to... Fuck. Rio! It's Rio! Like last time? Rio, are you? Is this like some sort of prank? I'm not Tsukatsuki Rio, but it's very nice to see you again, Rio. How have you been? Even if it's only through video, I would like to be able to see your face like last time. Is that not possible today? It is okay. I know you always have many responsibilities, so I'm sure something very important is making it difficult to say hi. Still, it is a bit sad when I heard that Sensei and everyone else were going to be here. I was hoping to see you too. Critical hit. Iris is so nice. Iris, I'm gonna fucking die, bro. Iris is so nice. Minus 100 HP. Wait here for a second. Where did she go, actually? Oh, in the tent. Sensei. Let's go, Rio. But it's fine. I'll be with you. Now is the time to be brave.